All is fair in love and war. Numerous people may tell that to you. But what if you were perhaps an ordinary yet somewhat brilliant young man and were to go on that path? But turns out you're not the recipient of that love. Let me try this again. What if instead of it being just one love, there were 5 loves? 5 loves with distinct personalities, even if they looked more or less the same. What if they were all related, as if they were sisters? What if one of them just happened to be the childhood love, your first love, that for some reason you just don't remember whom, and as you advance through your adventure, advance through your days, it becomes clear that one of these girls is the one. What about the other girls? Will they simply just let you be, or will they have their own 2 cents to toss in there? What about for someone like you you probably never even thought you would fall in love? Maybe you gave up on it, but fate decides to change things up. Well, then of course you'd be Futaro Uesugi, because I am talking about today's anime recommendation, the quintessential quintuplets. Yes, I have been thinking about this one for a good minute, and probably because I just was watching it a little bit before this. Well, a compilation. I mean, I still have it because it's literally right here in my hands, but I just want to get it over with. But yes, today's anime recommendation will be the quintessential quintuplets. Yeah, that's not something you should say fast. You should be slow about this. But yes, it is a harem rom-com slice of life that stars a very brilliant young man named Futaro Uesugi. An ordinary boy who, despite being very brilliant, pretty much doesn't really have much to his name, other than he's smart, and he has adorable little sis, he's broke. That's pretty much it. But he's a very brilliant kid, one of the smartest, who's definitely on his path to stardom. Well, not really stardom, but university dumb. It's complicated like that. But of course, he needs money, and he gets the job of a lifetime. All he has to do is just tutor somebody. Some rich person's child. Can't be that bad, right? Probably doesn't work out because he only finds this out after he ends up harassing this one woman because of how she eats and how she acts. That turns out she's that girl. So it becomes apparent that he has to try and make nice. So he tries to follow her, which ends up getting him branded as a stalker and a perv and all that jazz. But imagine his shock when he finds her and another girl that looks like her, and another girl, and another girl, and another girl. Turns out that one girl is actually 5 girls. 5 sisters. 5 very similar sisters. Obviously, for anime's sake, they differentiate so we don't know, but for the sake of the anime itself, 5 very similar sisters who all more or less look or sound alike, with little nuances that change it up. Now, you're in Futaro's shoes, where you're like, wait, which one am I supposed to tutor? Probably doesn't help the fact that later on there's a bunch of, good old-fashioned harem hijinks going on. Because of course at first the girls don't really care to him, but all it takes is him showing how truly good of a person he is, and before you realize it, 5 different girls like him. But which one will be the one? And which is the one that's connected to his past? And which one will he end up being with? If you want to know more, then I truly recommend today's anime recommendation of the quintessential quintuplets. It, as of the airing of this video, has 2 seasons, a movie that's been done, and hopefully we'll get a Blu-ray soon, and if memory serves me right, they're going to have another anime? See, I think it's supposed to be a bunch of shorts, or it's supposed to be similar to, similar anime that are doing where it's like side stories that are being adapted. I'm not 100% certain, I'll do more research on that later. But at least the first 2 can be found at your very local anime streaming site, like, say, Crunchyroll. If you wish to get the Blu-rays, like I personally do, you can hit up things like RightStuffAnime.com or the Crunchyroll store. No, this video is not sponsored, but if you guys are listening, but I couldn't recommend this anime nonetheless. With that out of the way, hello everyone, welcome back to the beautiful world of Undead Darlings, featuring the voice you can't forget, the lovely, incredible V, back at it again. I know you guys are waiting for this, because we see this pink cupcake here, which means it's the end of the line. I have no clue what that exclamation mark is going to be. Hello, Star. Welcome. All I know is I was told by my IRL friend, who's the one that recommended me to this, that I'm about to get to something very crucial. She says that I'm supposed to get to a point of no return. I don't know if she... Nope. Uh-oh. I think that anime recommendation's got me in trouble. Gotta get the heat off me. Sorry, hope you guys didn't hear that, cars. Hello, Star. Welcome. Obviously on YouTube, Star's joined the chat. But yes, like I stated, yeah, so it's become apparent that I don't know if it's going to be this episode or soon, but we may potentially be reaching the end of the Sanctuary right now. I don't know what's going to happen. Star says they finally caught you, V. Hey, man. I can't help it. It's because I collect anime. They're like, you're not allowed to do this. And you stream too? Nope, you gotta be arrested. Everybody knows streamers are illegal. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, I don't know if this is gonna be I don't think this is gonna be finale, otherwise I'll have to relabel it. But something's gonna happen, for sure, this episode. For better or for worse. But if you remember, there's something that we have to do. We still need to map out this area and get these last 2 cutscenes. But once that's done, we're gonna fight this boss, and this may be the end of this dungeon. I'm gonna assume, because of what she said was there's a point of no return coming, right? And for what I'm assuming, there's more to be had. My guess is, we beat this dungeon, there'll be one true last dungeon, like one final dungeon, and that's when, like, all the choices I've done are gonna be like, hey, did you romance this person? Did you do this? No? Alright, you're a loss.
Ooh,
so, I'm gonna try and rush through this as quickly as I can. I'm not dealing with you losers. I'm actually not in the mood to fight. Even though we're slow. Ow. Can we get out of here, please?
I ain't dying again.
Summer! Come on, man. That's stuff I expect from Cece.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay, well, at least she got us out of here. Yeah, I really should level us up. And I know I have to fight, but I want to get these cutscenes done. But, of course, while I have you, Twitch. Let's talk real quick before I do the whole schmoozing of YouTube thing. I know. The ads are kind of a thing. They may not be that bad, but hey, if you don't want them, you know what you should do. You should sub to me. Or you could just still follow me. Maybe there's some viewers out there who are like, I don't really want to sub, but I kind of want to see more of your stuff. Well, you can just click that follow button there. You can watch more of my exploits or hear more of my lovely voice and other materials. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, YouTube. Hey, you want to hear more of this stuff? You can follow me here. Granted, yes, I know YouTube, you will get these videos and you probably shouldn't have to deal with the ads as badly, but YouTube, if you want to get these videos sooner, you could just hop on Twitch. And Twitch, if you want to do this at your leisure, you could switch to YouTube. See? That's how you get everyone universally okay. Nonetheless, I'm just going to save real quick. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Oh, right. And, of course, you can find me with the Love Dog. Oh, gosh, I'm so bad at forgetting my own, like, taglines here. Okay, so what we established is that I need to get... I have everything now, right? So I just need to have the right characters. So Cece needs to stay, and Emily needs to be swapped in. So I need either Jordan or Pearl, and I'm just going to rush through that right now. Question is... should I get that item real quick? Nope. I'm not going to bother. Oh, I don't have a hook. Wait, didn't I run into this issue last time? I swear, did I not save? I might not have saved. Ooh. Sorry, I checked my save files here. And it turns out, yeah, I thought this was familiar. I stupidly didn't save, which means I have to go through this area. Oh, great. Oh, unnecessary. Although maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get another hook thing. Oh, that's so lame. I can't believe I forgot to save. Viewers, this is why you save every... You have 9,000 health? Jesus! This is why you save every single time. You don't want to be a goober like I am. Believe me, it ain't fun. Alright, I'll just try and rush through these fights as quickly as I can.
As expected. We're so cool.
Please be a Vanderbilt hook. Yes, it is. Okay. I will happily get rid of something for it. This. Just mapping this out, There's more to go over there. I should hit that switch and explore, huh? Ah, man. And see, the problem is, I totally messed that up last time. You know what? No. I can do it with the other team. I'm gonna buy a hook while I'm at it, too. So let's get back to the beginning. Alright, so we need Cece to stay. I need Emily to replace Kyrie, and then... Pearl or Jordan is the question. I'll go with Jordan first. Okay, so Cece needs to stay. Jordan... Emily. So this is the team setup I need to get that first cutscene. And while I'm at it... I need some, what do I need to buy? Vaudeville hooks. Okay, there we go. Now we can rush through, get these last 2 cutscenes, and pretty much put an end to this sewer dungeon. Actually good, because this dungeon isn't as bad as I thought it'd be. The enemies are tougher, yeah, but this wasn't as, like, annoying as, like, say, the school level or the hospital. Well, the hospital was also kind of bad, too, but... It only makes me worried because I'm scared. This dungeon's not that bad. I can't imagine what the last dungeon's gonna be. Let me see. Oh, and I have Emily too? This shouldn't take too long. Weed to fire, eh? Boom. What else do you eat to? Electricity? Boom. We're a squish. Well, Cece's still here, but still a squishy team. That doesn't mean we don't hurt, though.
Oh, this one's cool.
Which means we shouldn't have to worry about most of these enemies here.
Did you like that?
Oh, I need... Oh, man. Alright, Can't do it. I mean, I can. I don't have a choice. And I don't want to use that monster chunk, but I guess I don't really have a choice. So at least for, like, what, 30 steps we want to deal with enemies? 50 steps, okay. Try and get this as quickly as I can. Unless there's cupcakes. Which sucks, but still. Go, 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 go. No time. I really wish there was a quicker way to there, but... Okay, shortcut to get me over there. I'm just looking at the map. I would have to hit a red switch. I hope it's not red and green that's connected. Actually, let me find out real quick. Oh, crap. Okay, let's think here. If I hit that switch and flip that... Let's see. If I go through there, hit that switch... I'm trying to figure out a way to just get straight to that staircase quicker. Bear with me real quick. It might be a little silent. If I go through there... Can you shortcut me there? I'll have to fight... Darn it. If I hit that green switch, then I'd be stuck. I'd have to backtrack out. Ugh, that's so annoying. But at least this is kind of quicker. Alright. Sorry, viewers. I know I gotta keep the map up for a minute, but it's worth it to get through this garbage bag sash. Bow to the Queen of Trash, for this is her kingdom, and her army can see you in the bathroom. That's... Huh. Who would that be beneficial for? Well, nothing for Emily. What about you? Your exploder rings are better, so I don't need that crossbow, which is nice. I don't really want her to lose more. Oh, well. She loses only 4. Okay, you're gonna get some sewer gator boots. How about Cece? Anything for you? No. No. Oh, okay. This is good for Cece. She will lose a stupid amount of luck, but I still don't quite know how luck works in this game. You would think after 30 or so parts at this point, I would. I'm gonna have to talk to her too. Or unless any of you viewers know what the heck luck does for me. Okay, now I'm reached this point where if I go through here...
We can do it.
I know we can, but I don't want to. That's a problem. Fine. Speed this up. I really need to light. What about you? You need electricity? Say less.
How's this?
That's not the one I wanted.
Behold my
That wasn't the one at all I wanted. At least one did. I was hoping to get the other person.
Ooh,
Like
this
Cece's doing.
cool.
Give me 5. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bow to your queen.
Oh, emptying these. I'm already enough of a vitamin, thank you. Okay, now here comes the issue. First, I'm gonna grab this item real quick because this is free. What? I'm not gonna say this properly, so I'm gonna try my best. Stygian Dub Redux? Or Stygian Dub Redux? Stygian Dub Redux? Well, I hope somebody tells me what the flip that means. All I know is, the handle is removable and there's another blade underneath. Switch the handle around when one blade gets dull. What is it? I have no clue what that is, but... Is it a knife? It might be a knife. I'm gonna assume it's a knife. The problem is, I have no need for a knife. So, luckily that's on recording. Somebody's gonna tell me. Okay, now, is that a shortcut? No. Because now I have to hit this. No, it is a shortcut. This is the problem. I hate this. Alright, well, you know what? I take back what I said. Now I remember why I didn't like it.
Time to die.
Ugh, I don't have time for y'all. Go away.
See ya.
Okay. Now, how do I get through this? And what sucks, I'm gonna have to do this again when I have Pearl. The quarter of life. Yeah, I don't need that. I know that's a knife. How do I get that yellow switch? This one's red and green. I'd be going through a loop again. Oh, I would have to anyway. That sucks. I have to do this. I'll take the rubber chicken though. But I have to do this just because. Because now the pathway is free, right? Yep. Darn it, I knew it. That sucks that I have to go to a loop just for that. Ugh, no, no, no. I don't care. I want to get these last cutscenes done. I'm getting hyped because I want to see, like, what the final boss is in this area. I don't want to waste it because you losers send your reggae robocops and your walking ashtray. That's such a sentence. Okay, now where's the cutscenes? X21, Y11. X21 would be down here. That one. Is this one down here? Alright, bet. Let's do this. Oh, I have to fight this one. Alright, let's see here. Medium KO chance. It'll only work on the one, so let's use that. What about you? They're all weak to light? Done.
How's this? Now I'm
What? The one person? Why, Jordan? You've been failing me lately. What happened? You usually don't do this.
Oh, this is
She's like, I just want to take my time or whatever. Oh, CC2? What are you guys doing? We don't do this badly. Emily's the only one. Which is sad, because Emily's always been the one. Let's try this again.
I'll get ya.
No, not one enemy again.
Behold my power.
See? That's what you're supposed to do. I know you're better than that, Jordan.
We're so cool.
Oh god, not this again. Don't want no crystallized dung. Oh, grab this. The heck is this? Apocalyptic barrier. Huh. A piercing shield. A tactical riot shield laced with barbed wire and painted with the blood of its enemies. That's a sentence right there. That is a hardcore sentence. Cool as it is, I don't need the shield. Well, I also don't need this crossbow either. I guess I'll hold on to it until I get something cooler. Oh, I have to hit the switch. Walk right past it too, like a loser.
All right.
No, if I don't have to fight, I'm not gonna fight.
See ya.
Not worth the time. Normally I don't like running from fights, but I don't think I need to fight. At least, not with this team. I kind of want everyone to be more, like, balanced in level. Who am I kidding? I'll probably end up fighting a couple of people.
Goody.
Wow, as soon as I said it too, right? Okay. Let's see. What are you weak to? Wind? I should too, because the other team's not going to do as much damage as this.
How's this?
Thought for sure they'd do more. Oh well. Ow.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I know it was 1 point of damage, but still, ow. Yes. More. Yes.
Sorry.
That's the point where you do the, gosh, what is it? The meme from SpongeBob, where Plankton, like, SpongeBob's talking about the Krabby Patty, and then Plankton's like, yes. Yes. Yes! That kind of thing. A long sweater that offers consistent protection. I think I already have this, though. I don't really need another one. Fine, I'll get rid of the barrier. I didn't really need it. Let's see if anybody can benefit this. Well, you can't use it. You would have a little bit more dexterity, but it's not worth the cut. Better in every way. Got it. Okay, almost there, almost there. Just gotta fight a reggae Robocop and keep it moving. Actually, wait, no, not a reggae Robocop. What is this? It's more like a reggae AT-AT from Star Wars, not Robocop. Wow, Emily doesn't have anything it's weak to, huh? New. Alright, well. Electricity, right? Yeah.
You're dead.
Not from you, though. Emily will probably take care of it.
Hold my power. Farewell.
God, it's gonna be different.
Victory.
There's no reason why I said that, sorry. I was thinking about something else completely different from what I was going to. I was about to go on a tangent on SpongeBob, but then I was like, nah, you know what? I don't want to go on a tangent on SpongeBob. Darn it! Did I miss a switch somewhere? I did miss a switch somewhere. Ugh! I walked right past it. Because I had the horse blinders on. I was like, ugh, just gotta keep moving. But what does this one hit? Gold and red. Which means I have to fight that cupcake. Ugh.
Time to die.
Now here I thought I'd be able to get away with it too. If it wasn't for those meddling kids. Not even fire? I'm using fire.
You're dead.
There we go, Jordan. It's better.
You shall fall.
Oh, I didn't kill it. Wow, I didn't kill it. Thought for sure it would.
This is cool.
Then again, it does have a lot of health. It can only do so much. Bye. Okay, come on. You can do this. I am running low on health for Jordan, but I think I can manage. Just in case, though. That should do.
Fine.
Don't be like that, Jordan. I'm tired of you dying.
Hold my power.
I'm tired of a lot of y'all dying. Again.
Farewell. Too bad. You lose.
No, not these again. Get this junk out of my items. Okay, hit this switch. I don't care to fight that thing just for an item. Then again, it might be a really good item. Yeah, right, fine.
Go, minions.
Oh, it's just you? I can handle this. Weak to ice? Oh, this is gonna be one-sided slaughter.
You're dead.
You have 10,000 health, though.
Now I'm
Never mind. Who am I kidding? Yep. Okay, Emily. Alright, Emily, that's
farewell.
She's like, I need to make sure.
I reign supreme.
Cool, that's useful. I don't really need that, but thank you. Alright, hit the switch, and then I should be able to do this second to last cutscene of the sewers. What did that just say? Touch your toes. For the fruity taste that shows? No one's gonna understand at all that reference. Actually, I didn't even make the reference properly. It was supposed to be follow your nose for the fruity taste that shows, and I completely, messed that up. So never mind. You viewers are cool. I goofed up. It's cutscene time. Shouldn't there be big dragons here? What, like endgame enemies? This isn't a game for us. And then the two just stare at the screen, and they're like, we said this isn't a game for us. I now get the reference because I'm actually just currently playing that game now, so sweet. Still, I want to be like, whoa, and have to fight really big ugly baddies to win the game. Refer to the second sentence of my prior line. I thought this wasn't a game, Jordan. Heh, you're no fun.
The forces of evil you wish to witness. They slink into the shadows and hide from us, for we are the true evil of this world.
And Emily just comes barreling. I forgot, for some reason I forgot Emily was in this cutscene. I don't know why. I thought, oh, it was only Cece and Jordan. And then I realized they purposely let the middle area out. And I kind of forgot it was Jordan. It was Emily.
Ooh, that's so deep, Emmy. Cece pats Emily on the noggin in a loving manner. Stop it! You're messing up my hair!
Her silkiness does not wish for...
Seriously?
Her silkiness does not wish for any undue knots to be added to her lovely raven locks, you buxom fiend.
Emily might be right, though. We're strong, and we're barreling through this place like a hurricane. And we're rocking it, too.
Rock it like a hurricane!
Alright, sorry. Oh god, I'm on one today. Oh, I just got that for free, huh? Okay, cool.
You have to be pretty dumb to try and fight us, you know. So those big baddies are smart and hide? I guess it makes sense, but it's boring.
Cece stops paddling Emily and instead adopts a very pitiful pout. She makes her lips quiver as she stares at her unrequited best friend.
How about this?
Emily grins and puts on her most foreboding act.
Cecilia, did you not know? The dragons of the sewers kidnapped the princess of the human realm weeks ago. As the undead queen of the cosmos, I have awaited the coming of a hero to rescue her. Perhaps you are that hero.
Me? Me?
Will you find her and bring her home? Surely she will be yours forever if you save her life.
I kinda wish you were the one kidnapped Emmy.
What? I kinda wish you were the one that was kidnapped, Emmy. Huh. Yeah, that feels like Cece.
Gross!
I mean, a gross threat to have made towards your queen. I will overlook it and ask you again. Will you find her and bring her home?
You're stuck in a choice loop, Cece. You have to say yes.
Star, calm down. We're not making the... It's not the time for those jokes right now.
I know that. Fine. I'll save the stupid girl. Fine. I'll save the stupid girl.
Excellent. To properly explore the cavernous sewer, you will need to supply yourself with torches to see beyond your immediate surroundings.
Alright. I gotta stop you there. Huh? But I didn't get any torches yet. This is a complete ripoff of the old video game premise. What next? Are you gonna offer Cece half of the world if she agrees to fight by your side instead, Emily?
That was the plan.
Or does she say it in the normal cutesy?
That was the plan, yes.
You know, the first time I heard it, I thought that was a pretty funny joke. Then I realized it was as common as knock-knock jokes, and it felt really... corporate.
Corporate?
Yeah, like someone on a committee said, we need to put in a video game joke here. Something most people understand, especially old dinosaurs like me and my board members. Is that like... Are they being meta? Are they making a joke about, like, the programming of this game? Is that a personal shout, or not a shout? Is that a personal dig at their own company? Or am I reaching here? I might be reaching here. How specific? Maybe I'm not.
Whatever. Emily, you should be ashamed to use such a basic and overused premise for your joke. Jordan, you're being stupid.
Wow. Language. What?
What did you say to me?
Emmy was telling me a cute story to cheer me up. You're the worst for making her feel bad. I don't feel bad. I'm the queen, so...
Yeah, Jordan, you blew it. You blew it! Somebody go find the clip of, oh man, which... Was it Saddam? What's the Adam Sandler flick? There's a moment where he just shouts out, "You blew it!" That's the point where, if I had an editor to do this, I'd put it right there. I'm not personally making a dig. I'm just saying, viewers, just imagine what I'm talking about.
The sniffles seal the deal. Jordan immediately backpedals. Sorry. I'm really sorry, Emily.
Actually, she'd probably be like,
Sorry. I'm really sorry, Emily. I think we should send Jordan out to find the princess now, but we shouldn't give her any torches. Right, Emmy? Uh-huh. Fine. I'm going now. Bye.
Jordan jogs off without the aid of a torch. All I know is that it's really cute to see the two of you becoming good friends. I guess Cece's aggressive approach worked out in the end.
I'm irresistible, you Cece.
What? I'm irresistible, you Cece. I'm irresistible. Is she supposed to be saying, like, I'm irresistible, you see, but she replaced the word C with her name, Cece? I'm gonna assume that. And I got an Emily one, too.
Just don't mess up my hair again.
The conversation... Wait. That was a conversation... I mean, that was a long one, but I didn't get any choices. That was free? Sweet! Wow, that actually kind of was fun. Man, it's different having choices where you don't have to do too much. Wow, that's easy. Except for the part that I have to now go through this.
Not worth my time.
Alright, the last cutscene in this area is I need Pearl instead of Jordan. Actually, I'm just going to switch you two. Pearl here. Emily here. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Actually, this is actually a pretty good team setup, now that I think about it. Pearl's kind of tanky, as is Cece. Pearl can heal. Emily's magic caster. This is actually a really balanced team, now that I think about it. Which makes me kind of think about the team of Summer, Kyrie, and Jordan. Summer. I said Summer twice. The team of Kyrie, Summer, and Jordan. Because that team setup is... That's a different team setup. Well, might as well save after that one. I wonder how many save files I can have. I've been saving a lot. I noticed, I check on my video that I wonder if viewers can like see the saves, and apparently it just shows me like highlighting on save. So I assume my viewers know I'm saving, but I guess that's what happened when you're playing on PlayStation 4. Let's see. Oh, I already saved. I don't need OCD now. But I just find it funny because every time I say I'm saving throughout my playthroughs, it just shows me just highlight over save and not doing a thing. And I made a joke to myself, I was like, what if my viewers actually think I'm actually saving? I'm not just like standing there or talking randomly, pretending to save. It makes no sense. It's just some of the things I think of what viewers react. Star just barely saying, you save? No, I don't save at all. Saving is a lost cause. I don't save, but what I do is I have passcodes where I write down after every time I throw like AGBFC whatever. Star says, I thought you were Daredevil and risked it for the biscuit. Nah. Me? Brave? Pfft. Nice try. Especially the SOT5. Ah ha 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 ha. Especially SOT5. That's a shout out to my personal Atlas Wednesdays, where viewers, if you don't know, I try to commit Wednesdays to like Atlas games. Where I play like Atlas specific games. It's a pending plan. But it's something I kind of want to do, or at least have like a dedicated Atlas day. Which, if you viewers are curious, I'm certain most of you guys know, because I would assume at this point a good number of you watch most of my videos, but in case there's any newer people out there, yeah, Wednesdays I basically play Atlas games, like, and currently SMT5. Later will be, well, I am playing on, I could probably talk about this now. I'm probably gonna bring it up during an SMT video, but might as well just get this over with here in case there's viewers who are curious in general. I'm planning on doing a poll for YouTube, so Twitch, Discord, well, I don't know why I say Discord, if Discord's gonna hear me, but viewers on Twitch, if you're hearing this. YouTube, obviously this is more directed to you, but Twitch, what I'm gonna probably do once I get further in my SOT videos is I'm gonna do a poll, and I want to, I've said this numerous times on there, that I'm planning on doing a Persona marathon, where I'll do 3, 4, and 5. I'm still debating about whether I want to do, like, spin-offs and stuff on or off camera, but for now, I'm sticking to the plan of doing Persona 3, Persona 4, Persona 5. What I'm planning on thinking, or what I'm thinking about doing is doing a poll, where, for example, let's start with Persona 3. Obviously, I'm going to start with Persona 3 because I don't have Persona 2, and unfortunately, I don't have a means of streaming Persona 1, which I do have Revelations Persona, just to toss it out there. What I'm probably going to do is a poll where I'll have, like, 3 different options, whether I want, or people will want me to do the original Persona 3, whether they'll want me to do FES, whether they want me to do portable. I don't have a webcam to show you, so I'm not going to bother doing some sound of me picking up my case, because some people are like, you don't have it, but I legitimately have a copy of Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES. I know no one's going to believe me when I say this, but I have it, and in case you don't know, I can literally prove it by saying, step back into the night. Terrible creatures lurk in the dark, preying on those who wander into the hidden hour that lies between one day and the next.
As a member of a secret school club, you must wield your inner power, persona, and protect humanity from impending doom.
Apparently the best RPG of 2007. Gets even better in the definitive edition. That's the case for my FES version, and Persona 3 one's next to it. But yeah, what I'm planning on doing is a poll where I'll get people to tell me. I'm probably not going to do both unless people want me to.
Now I'm in.
But for the sake of the marathon, I'll be probably dedicating Wednesdays and potentially... Whoa, that
Impossible.
killed her one shot. Holy crap. I mean, I know Emily's like soft, but Jesus. You son of a bitch. Good thing Pearl has this. But what I'm thinking about doing is having viewers like throw their 2 cents in about which one they want. I'm assuming most of you guys would rather have me do, like, say, FES. But there's also a few people that wouldn't mind seeing Portable. And I asked a couple IRL people, and I'm surprised. I asked 9 people so far. I'm going to tell you right now that it's kind of a 5-4 split. 5 of them said FES, 4 of them said Portable. I am not per se surprised, but I also wasn't... I don't know the proper term that I have to say other than I'm shocked that no one voted for just normal 3. And I get it, compared to, like, say, FES or Portable, Persona 3 doesn't really offer anything really cool, except for having, like, a different case. Like, an actual different PS2 case. So I can understand, like, some people are like, man, why would you play Persona 3? Everything's better in FES and Portable. That's all fair, but I'm curious if people want to go for the nostalgia factor, so... In case there's any viewers that specifically listen to my Undead Darlings playthrough, I'm going to then do this once I do it on Wednesdays, but this is just something to think about. Of those 3 versions of Persona, no, I'm not including Reload. I would love to play Reload, but personally, I'm thinking about probably doing that off camera. If people want to see it, then let me know in the comment section below. But what I'm thinking personally is between those 3, I'll have a poll, and then we'll see. And then I'm already kind of leaning toward FES just from how many people said it, but if people want me to do Portable... or the original 3, I wouldn't mind doing those. Granted, of the 3, I am more intimidated by... Actually, of the 3, I'm more intimidated to do Portable. Because if I do Portable, I know people are gonna... I'm gonna have to do another choice where people want me to do either male or female protagonist. I have a feeling some people would probably want me to do the male version. But it's less of that and more like how Portable looks. That worries me, because I don't know if... I don't personally care. Oh, not this again. I don't really care as much, but I know quite a few of my fans do. Although I could probably just do like an executive decision, be like, you know what, screw you guys, I'm doing whatever. Actually, I'll probably just do that anyway. Alright, I gotta go through this one last time. Which means I need to run. Ugh, I hate this area. But if I get through this section, we're good. I won't have to worry about it. Probably going to move on with this team. I originally was going to move on with Summer, but I don't want to go through this section again unless there's a shortcut after I beat the boss. I don't need this sludge base. Okay, so how do I get through this? I will need to... Oh, I need to hit the switch first. I need to hit the blue switch first, because I have to run around again. Okay, let's see. I can just straight shot through there, grab an item on the way. I don't have to wonder anymore. As soon as I deal with this nonsense again. Pearl doesn't have anything, huh? Alright then. And neither does Emily. It's just Cece. Alright, we'll do a multi-hit today.
Behold my power.
More. Oh, okay, well you're done now. Okay, that's enough. I just want a specific amount. I don't need you to overkill. It's excessive. I'm just kidding. Someone seems to have sprayed this dress with magic-resistant glitter. I kind of want that, but what do I get rid of for it? What do I get rid of for it? I would have given this to Summer if I had a chance, so... Can either of you work with this? You lose a little magic and resistance, but everything be better. I'll probably do it. 8 defense. A hell of a lot of luck. Ooh, I kind of don't want to do that. Yep, better for her. And then none of this is good for you, right? None of these things? Yeah. I kind of don't want to get rid of. It's a lot of luck I'm getting rid of just to make her hit harder and have a bit more magic and dexterity and luck. Screw it. I still don't know what luck does. I wonder if the luck is like how many people will be tuning into my videos. No, Forever chicken, thank you. I'll take that. Okay, now I can just straight up go through there. Yes. Which in practice isn't that bad, but it's just tedious. It's as tedious as the Marvel director is working on like WandaVision than doing Doctor Strange. And you're probably wondering why I just went on a random tangent on that. It's because, viewers, I was recently brought up to speed about WandaVision. I'm not going to go into any spoiler stuff in case people haven't seen it, but I would recommend it because it's a good show. What gets me personally... Oh, I hit the switch. Wow, that's weird. I could just go straight there. Cool. Nope, don't need this anymore. I'm a little upset because I was brought up to speed a little bit on... Oh, I didn't hit that switch. Darn it, I need to. I was brought up a little bit to speed about WandaVision. Because reviewers don't know, I haven't really done much of the Marvel TV stuff. Only because I just don't have the ability to, because I didn't get Disney Plus yet. I am getting it, because there's a lot of stuff on there I want to see. I used to have it, but I missed out. There's a lot of stuff on there I want to play catch up on. And I've watched other things, like I've watched things like Hawkeye and Falcon Winter Soldier, but I kind of missed out on WandaVision. I was brought up to speed on it, so I still have a desire to see it, but I'm a little upset because I already saw Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is long ago I've seen this. And I'm kind of upset by, like, how it... Oh, man, how can I bring this up? I'm not going to spoil in case there is someone out there that hasn't seen it, right? But... Ow! Don't die yet, Emily! At least let me use my spell! Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. God, it's magic. Emily can handle it. Ow.
Like this?
Man, you guys are tough. But yeah, the rant I'm going on is, like, I just brought up to speed about WandaVision. But what gets me is, like, I saw Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and because of that, I recently stopped liking where they're going with Scarlet Witch. I'm going to try my best to say it in a non-spoily way. I will try to catch myself, too. Otherwise, I know the comment section is going to rip me something fierce if I say something. So, I apologize. If I go further, I am going to try my best, right? Okay. So, for lack of a better term, WandaVision takes place, obviously, before Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Reason being is because she's featured in that. Wow, I thought for sure that'd do a little bit more. That sucks!
You shall
But Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch, is portrayed in a different way than I was expecting. Ow. What the heck, guys?
No!
Where are these crazy spells coming from? That insta-killed Cece! I get it, you didn't want to hear me doing some talking about your favorite things. Like, I don't want you to talk about it. Well, screw you guys. Get rid of that one, please. Okay. Probably should attack the other one, but... Okay, never mind, you attack Pearl. I'm tough.
Protect me.
I'm
ready again.
What can I say that's not spoiler? So, I'm assuming most of my viewers have seen Endgame. Or at least know how Endgame turns out. Especially when it comes to Vision. I'm not going to say any further on that. But let's just say it doesn't work out too well for Wanda and Vision. And that kind of acts as a catalyst in a sense. Well, there are other catalysts too. But that was definitely what helped fuel the fire for WandaVision. Which viewers don't know, WandaVision is the sitcom. Well, it was a sitcom at first, but it's something else. That was on Disney Plus. It came several years ago, or a couple years ago. And essentially starred the titular character Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda, going through some sitcoms. Ah, man, I really am trying to find my words here to say it. What I will say, what caught my interest in a negative way is I understand Wanda's pain. I don't say I relate, because obviously I'm not her, but I understand Wanda's pain, and I understand the reasoning behind some of her actions. But what I don't find too happily, or too pleasing rather, is WandaVision happens, ouch, WandaVision happens first, right? And the way it portrays this, yeah, she's in a bad way. A lot has happened. She clearly is, like, showing it. You feel really bad for her, right? So... Oh, God, I'm still poisoned. So, it portrays in a way where you think, like, oh, man, she's, like, really broken, she's hurt, etc., etc. You really hope the best for her. And I won't say it has a great ending, but it has a very good... Well, it has a resolution, more or less, right? It paints a different road for Wanda, and it does some very powerful lessons. And there are some lines in that show that I did not expect from a TV series. Like, Marvel hit right with that one, especially. It may not be, like, the #1 to some people, but some of the directions they went with that show it hit right. But the issue that I face is, because of what happens, Wanda's personality more or less changes. It's not 100% a change, but it is definitely a notable change. So now comes the issue of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which, I'm not gonna lie, I thought would be a better movie. I'm not bashing Marvel's, like... Because I know the people that helped with it is Pastel Studios, which most of viewers probably don't know or care. But Pastel Studios are the people that helped work on Spider-Verse. So that should be able to get a lot of eyebrows raised right there. And if you haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse, by the time this video is out, obviously that's the movie that everyone's talking about right now. If you haven't seen this, please, if I could recommend, if I could get the money to buy every viewer that watches this video a ticket to see Spider-Verse, I would do it in a heartbeat. You may not even know who I am. You're probably just like, oh, well, at least this guy's got a nice voice. I am dead serious. If I could get people to watch that movie, I would. That's how great the movie is. But I digress from Spider-Verse, because I'm not focusing on that right now. The focus is that the people that help do all the really cool, like, world multiverse effects and all the, like, whoa, everything's all, like you don't even know what's reality, essentially. Pastel Studios. They're great. But they definitely worked on Doctor Strange. You can easily see, considering the world's in it. And if you don't know, why don't you, before you go further in this video, I'll wait, but look up the trailer or some clips from Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. Go ahead, I'll wait. 1 Jeopardy, 2 Jeopardies, 3 Jeopardies, 4 Jeopardies, 5 Jeopardies, 6 Jeopardies, 7 Jeopardies. Alright, that's enough. I'm assuming you guys are probably back, or at least you probably know and we're just waiting for me to finish counting stupidly. Doctor Strange... It still delivered its... Like, the characters did their job. It's great. Obviously, I like Benedict Cumberbatch. I think he's an amazing actor and a very fantastic accent. Both IRL and when he's playing as Doctor Strange. I like how they did its own references of it being after No Way Home, chronologically speaking. You don't. I want Emily to just destroy you. Oh, you knew. Well, too bad. You didn't kill her.
Farewell.
I like how he knew too. He's like, oh, I better get rid of her real quick. They definitely did their... Darn, I gotta hit the switch again. They definitely did their job, and I'm all for what they've done. They've done it nicely. Good job. Marvel doesn't miss when it comes to the acting. They don't miss with their sense of humor. They don't miss with Wong. And I'm not gonna give like a primer on Doctor Strange, but clearly by the title of Multiverse of Madness, that means he's dealing with the multiverse, because some shenanigans happens. Let's go with that.
A throwing spear that is always piping hot. No wonder it gets thrown so often.
I don't want this. It cuts CC's speed in defense. No, forget that noise. But Multiverse of Madness definitely like goes through different multiverses, pun intended. And you're like, oh, okay, well, it's going to be showing some really like Inception-y stuff that's going to get everyone like wondering like, what the flip is going on? What is reality? Are we in the normal world? What's all this? But the first issue I have with Doctor Strange is with multiverse stuff or interdimensional travel. I think of it like time travel and stuff because it's like, I feel like it's a cop-out. Hear me out. And I know there's probably potentially some directors out there who are like, oh, we're going to recruit you because you had a nice voice, but you're talking crap about us. No. Hear me out. I understand, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, for some people out there, using multiverse travel or even time travel, it's a very easy line to cross, or a very, like, well, what's the proper term? There's a thin line between it being handled well and being held lazily. Like, there are some circumstances where they can incorporate it and be like, oh, that was really good, clever use of using traveling to different worlds, different universes, and clearly there's opposite circumstances. And I know some of you are like, what do you mean? So, for example, because of this, and I can say this without spoiling, Multiverse of Madness, guess what? Goes through different multiverses. You'll be traveling through different worlds, different realities, etc. Essentially. And that's what Doctor Strange does. For lack of a better term, I'm not going to go further without spoiling. The issue is, I don't 100%, and I know this is in the comics because they adapted its own cinematic version, but
Farewell.
you can also blame the comics too. I'm not blaming the comics, it's just the handling of it. And I know there's probably better comic book knowers about me because I'm not really too into Doctor Strange, if it wasn't apparent. But the first issue I have, because I know I'm going in circles here, I'm not getting to the point. The first issue I have with Doctor Strange is I don't feel like it brings proper resolution. Like, what was truly the end? Like, I know the end goal. I know what the antagonist is. I know the climax. I know the struggle to get to the finish line, right? But my issue is there are circumstances in this movie where it's like, was there any point in us going to this step? And I get it. Yes, it's for the sake of plots or to help drive the story, but without spoiling, there's a certain multiverse that Doctor Strange goes into, and certain other Marvel characters are involved, right? Let's go with that. Marvel characters that are, for lack of a better term, gone. Like, they're taken care of. I'm not going to say what happens, but they're taken care of. Marvel characters that I know, if it was a different circumstance, I guess, they wouldn't normally be taken care of, right? Even if it's compared to said certain antagonists, let's say that much. Like, I know this said antagonist is strong, believe me, like, ridiculously. But even compared to that, I can't imagine it be handled so swiftly without that much struggle, right? But my issue isn't that per se, but that happens, and then we go back to a different reality, and now it's like, oh, well, whatever, it's gone. So then it's like, so then what was the lead up to that? Like, what was the what was the reward for that? Because we saw these characters struggle and go through the efforts, right? And I guess for the main cast, yeah, sure, whatever. They got their point. But this is what it comes to the point I'm trying to make here is it goes to them going through the struggle to one universe or this one multiverse or one reality. Let's just say one reality because I know that's a bit confusing. They go to this one reality, right? But if it ends up working out in the end, then what the heck is the point? And somebody out there is probably like, well, to be fair, it couldn't necessarily work out. It could have been an issue. Wow, I didn't do as much damage as I thought. Darn it. It could have been like the other way around easily. Fair. Yes. And before you guys in the comment section are like, you don't know what you're talking about. Probably don't. I'm looking for a proper conversation, like an intelligent one, because I really want to understand this better, because Again, I was brought up to speed with WandaVision, which brings to the second thing I was going to say. Knowing now about WandaVision kind of hurts my case of pushing Doctor Strange better. Like, to really simplify, a friend of mine was interested in seeing Doctor Strange, and they asked me for like a critic score. 1 out of 10, 1 being don't bother with this, 10 being fantastic. To compare, 10 would be like, say, Endgame, or in my mind, No Way Home, which was actually more of a 9, but, well, actually, I kind of put it as a 9.25. And then a 1 would be like a really bad one, like, and I know I'm gonna get somebody upset with this, but let's be honest, the first Thor wasn't that good. It really wasn't. It was rough to see. It wasn't handled well. Sorry, that's what I put it. Granted, it had some moments that were entertaining, and I know everyone's like, but Chris Hemsworth. It's like, yeah, I get it. Chris Hemsworth's awesome, sure. But what would you rather me say? Hello, Yoko-san. Welcome. Good morning to you. Let's see. I'm going to save while I do this. But my issue is, like, obviously, they asked for the scale. Like, 1 being, in my mind, Thor, or not Eternals. Eternals was bad, but not that bad, but that level. Yoko-san said, thank you, how are you, brother? Oh, I can't complain. Just ranting about Marvel movies while I save my game before I go on more of my visual novel cutscene stuff. By the way, Yoko-san, you may be new to this. I do visual novels on days like this, so you're going to hear me doing some really random voices and accents I'm gonna apologize. Actually, no, I'm not gonna apologize. I'm doing this for like almost 30, near 40 parts. I'm not gonna regret this. But as you're a new person to this, just fair warning on that. Which I will finish my Tired of Marvel after I'm done. Yoko-san said voice acting. You say very nice, but we'll see about this, because I don't really do many female voices well. But here we go.
Human minion, Reginald P. Happenstance.
Reggie.
Whatever. Have you relished your time as the one giving orders?
Have I been giving orders? It feels like we wander around, I collect garbage, and you all fend off any baddies.
You know not your role, then. Allow me to enlighten you.
Goody.
We have allowed you to feel like our leader this whole time, but that time is coming to an end. Still, as your queen, it is my duty to aid you in overcoming your vices.
Yoko-san said this female has a very hum-deep voice. Well, so to get you up to speed, Emily kind of has like two different sides to her. For YouTube to know, Yoko-san's new to my Undead Darlings playthrough, so I'm bringing them up to speed about like some of the characters' roles and their personalities. Emily here has like, she has her normal like super cutesy voice, which if it pops up, I'll bring it up as best as I can. But she has like a very dramatic other voice, and I decided I'm giving her one of the deepest, most out there expressions and accents I could give. And then we have someone else.
Oh, is Emmy going to give another speech? I love these.
Humph. Then listen well. You too, Dark Beast Pearl.
Huh? Me? Why'd you say my name like that?
As you are the Dark Beast that guards our appointed leader, you are bestowed the title Dark Beast Pearl, with 2 A's.
You're still saying my name funny, though. I don't care about the Dark Beast part.
Here in the bowels of the world, the time to change roles is at hand. Reggie, you will listen to my lecture about what it means to be a leader in this new world.
Bow your head and thank her professorness.
Let's see. My queen, or this is a sewer. You know what? I'll humor it. Why not? My queen, please enlighten this fool.
He's always so eager to play along with her. It makes me so mad. So mad I want to just rip his head off. I mean, just mad. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Aw, it's cute though. I think he does it because we don't get to hear Emmy talk so much. She's such a shy girl.
Nuh-uh. I just don't have anything to say most of the time.
I mean, you lack one thing that all leaders require. Guts. And I'm not talking about the guy from Berserk, which is an amazing guy, but God, jeez, that guy's been through a lot.
I agree. I'm too scared of dying to fight.
Then I have nothing more to say.
Aw, that was way shorter than I expected.
But there are other things for me to teach you, too.
Yay.
Cece, she's doing this for you, isn't she?
You will soon have to have many difficult decisions. To make many difficult decisions. But no matter your choice, you'll be sacrificing your role of leader in the process. It will be as though you are passing the responsibility down to the next generation. A generation of war.
Ooh, what a cool idea.
Listen well, Reggie. This is what you must know.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Ahem. Did you know you can save 50% or more on your local car insurance deal by switching to Geico? What? What's the reason for your stares? It is proper knowledge. You need to know this for the world. Do not look at me as if I'm confusing you. Pay attention.
Is there more that you have to say?
Yes. Guts will...
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Guts. Not the guy from Berserk. The best decision will be the hardest one to make. No matter the strife you feel inside your blackened heart, you must not let it show. Your outward appearance must be that of a tabula rasa, of a blank slate.
Those are synonyms.
I appreciated it. I had no idea what a table of Rastas was supposed to mean.
A table of Rastas.
It's good advice, Emmy. I don't know if I could trust Reggie as our leader if he acted wishy-washy and doubted every choice he made.
Doesn't he do that already, though?
Do I? Do I? I don't know. Maybe I do.
See?
Not really, but I did enjoy the conversation.
And that's all that matters, right?
Right. Conversation. Okay, that was literally the end of that. That benefited only Cece. So I'm gonna do the other one and find out what the other choice is. Table of Rastas. I kind of want to see what a table of Rastas is too. I don't even know what that is. Blah blah blah. Yes, give me a speech, etc. Whoop-de-doo. Cool. This is a sewer. Silly Emily. These are not bowels. This is a sewer. That's disgusting, Reggie.
Earth's intestines.
What? Oh, what is this mutiny?
No, I'm agreeing with you, Emmy. The sewers are like Earth's intestines, which means they totally are like bowels.
Huh. I never thought of it like that, actually.
Forsooth.
Forsooth.
I thought that was Pearl. Dang it. Thought I had her there. Fine, whatever.
That attitude is exactly what I wish to point out, Reggie.
Oh, how he's super wishy-washy and never tells anyone what he really wants. Like how he feels about certain people. Like, I don't know, a certain cute girl with bandages on her arms and a cute pink shirt and a really nice necklace and a little green headband and green eyes that's staring at her right now. Maybe? Huh?
I'd imagine Pearl saying that really quickly and getting very close to Reggie, us, and we're Reggie's just like, well, I can tell you exactly what I feel right now. And she's like,
Yeah, what are you feeling?
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
What do you mean uncomfortable?
Like I need some space. Give me some. I have no idea what you're talking about.
See?
CC's.
Calm down, everyone. We're going a little insane from these cramped sewer tunnels. Leave it to me, your leader, to guide you toward an exit and salvation.
That is the confidence a leader ought to exude. Why do you not act that way at all times?
So, you're right that a leader needs to be confident, but I'm not the leader. We're a team. I step up when I feel like everyone else is going astray.
Reggie's actually really good at keeping people on track when he isn't the one pushing them off it.
Thank you? Did she just burn me and compliment me at the same time? Damn, good job, Pearl. You've been learning.
You're welcome.
Ooh, now I get it. Emmy, you and Reggie are both super smart leaders to me. I like being able to just follow along without having to think too hard.
Despite the fact that we now know how freaking brilliant Cece is, but I digress. For those that want to know, please watch the rest of these playthroughs. I'm only talking for the people that haven't watched my episodes thus far. I'm assuming most of you have, but for any newer people, this will make a lot more sense if you watch the other episodes, trust me.
Then follow me for all eternity. I will have you want for nothing.
A little bit of blood seeps out of Cece's nostril. She snorts it back up. Can zombies even get nosebleeds? Huh. Maybe it was just blood-infused snot. Whatever. Still pretty gross, though.
Are you finally propositioning me, Emmy? Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Now you've done it, Emily.
Oops. No, I was just pretending. I mean, it was... Crap. I gotta go. Cover my escape diorama.
Emily chucks her plush bear friend... Wow. Emily chucks her plush bear friend into Cece's bosom before running away. Cece snatches the bear and hugs it.
I don't have to chase her. She's gonna want her bear back eventually.
Oh, actually...
She's gonna want her bear back eventually.
Cece, are you okay? Your voice changed a bit.
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Why?
So did you learn anything from that at all, Reggie?
Nope.
They're both crazy. But I did enjoy the conversation. And that's what matters. Okay, cool. You know what? I'll rock that one. Alright, that's all the cutscenes, which means there's only one thing left to do. How do I hit the switch to get the flip over? I need to find a switch to get to that area, which means... Man, is there a switch I can hit? I need to hit a switch to get there. I want to fight the boss. I want to put an end to this dungeon. And while I do... Let's see, what does that button hit? That hits... I can hope there's a switch there. Otherwise I have to do some stupid backtracking. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break a bit. I'm going to make a separate save. Just in case this plan doesn't work, I'm going to just reload the save and not worry about it. Anyway, I'm going to go back to my Marvel rant here. But yeah, like, it's just... I don't kind of like how they did Scarlet Witch. A survival falchion.
A weapon wielded by heroic post-apocalyptic survivalists, like you.
Ooh, that'd be good for Kyrie. Alright, I gotta hold on to that. Here, you can get rid of the... this. Because I'm not gonna need that. Unless there's a switch over here. Nope, there's not a switch. Darn it. Okay, how do I hit the nearest switch? I need to hit a red and green switch. I don't know which one's red and green. Which means this pathway isn't worth it, and I just wasted time. Darn it. Alright, I gotta backtrack.
Get ready, everyone.
And I don't want to fight you guys at all. Get us out of here.
Leave them.
No! Pearl, come on.
Run away.
Thank you. Oh, thank God. I saw 3 enemy things. I was like, please don't do this to me. I don't like how in Doctor Strange they handled Scarlet Witch. But that's... It's more of the reason why I don't like it is because knowing about WandaVision makes me confused about the personality of it. I'm understanding a potential on why.
Excellent.
And I'm really trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I just don't dig it. Because, again, depending on how you see it, like, for those that have watched WandaVision, you might understand, like, my reason for her personality's changed, right? It's different. And I can understand, oh, because of newer circumstances, she might regress into that state. Sure, I'll give you that. But for the sake of, like, for all intents and purposes, I still don't really quite like it. Because now I know both, and it's like, oh, well, then it just kind of defeats the purpose. It kind of throws away what happened with the sake of WandaVision for the sake of the movie, and then it's like, okay, then what's the proper way of this? But again, if any viewers have proper constructive criticism and would like to entertain me on this, I have a Discord. You can shout me out there, or you can leave me in the comment section. I'll happily talk about it, whether it's this video or, well, not this video, whether it's other videos in the future or a different series. I will bring it up wholeheartedly, because I just want a proper conversation understanding of this. Because I obviously am, like, super into it, and I just want to get more into, like, debates with people, I guess. I don't know. What are you weak to? Darkness? Imprisoning me? Okay, you two should be able to handle this.
Now you're gonna get it.
But maybe that's just me.
Got it. You shall fall.
No, not enough.
Ow.
Whatever.
Oh.
Ow.
Ow.
Ow!
Oh, this one's cool.
Alright, that should do it.
Sorry.
Come on, girls, you just got a little bit more. Then we beat the boss and not have to deal with the stupid sewer dungeon again. Okay, let me take a look at the map. Sorry, I gotta peep the map here just to analyze this. Is the way there forward? No, I need to hit a green switch. Is there a green switch I can hit? That one back there. Oh, I know how I can do it. I have to backtrack to the very beginning of the area. Okay, then you know what? If there's anybody that's gonna fight me, I'm just gonna ignore them. Okay, now I just need to find the switch to hit, which is there, and that can get me there. Okay, cool. That'll work. So don't bother trying to fight me. I'm moving on. And boom! There we go. Done. Do I care to get that item? Nah, I'm good this time. Okay. Phew. Well, that took a long time. And by that I mean not really. But now we can finally fight this sewer dungeons area and then get moving. I'm gonna save just in case, because Lord knows this might be the one boss that finally, like, risks me a new one. Alright, bring it, game. What you got?
Time to die.
What the hell is that? What is it? Deal with rock? It's a giant rock wall with 4 gold teeth and shades. I love indie games. Alright, let's try to start gambling with some elements. Rock, right? So, I don't know, let's just try wind. Actually, no, you try ice. You have a stronger wind. You try wind. You try light.
Get away!
Okay, ice. Nope, definitely not that. Ooh, yeah, that was a waste.
You shall fall.
How about wind? Okay, not wind. Stronger, but still no. Wow, that sucks.
Oh, this one's cool.
Okay, light. Okay, it's weak to light. That's one. That almost killed Emily in one shot. Okay, weak to light. What else? What else? I tried ice. I'll try blunt attacks. I don't have light with her. Let's try darkness. At least light still works, so I can just keep doing light. But I'm gonna try lightning. I just want to know your weaknesses. Okay, blunt attacks work.
Behold my power.
Not darkness.
Oh, this one's cool.
Not electricity. Oh god, it's so bad when it resists. Oh man.
No.
No! Okay, so blunt attacks works, which probably means sword attack. I'm gonna assume if I'm fighting a giant rock, swords aren't gonna do much, so. Blunt. Darkness didn't do much. Actually, she doesn't really have much either. Emily's not really useful for this. Wind didn't do much, but at least I can get multiple hits in. And light.
Take this. You shall fall.
At least it's strong. It sucks, but it's stronger than everybody else's resists.
Yay.
Wish it could just tell me how much health it had. Oh! Oh, well, Cece can't use physical stuff. Damn it. Okay, how are you doing on health? Emily, you can heal next turn. Actually, no. Pearl, I can heal you. Sorry, I'm getting my words completely jumbled. I'll have Pearl heal Emily. Emily, you can keep doing the resist summer thing, because whatever. Oh, whoops! Did not want to do that. I was gonna have...
Behold my power.
I was gonna have Cece use that holy moly thing and weaken its stats again, but alright, never mind. At least that does multiple hits. Yeah, more blunt attacks. Maybe I can get lucky. Oh, darn it, I did it again!
Take this.
I didn't mean to defend.
Behold my power.
It's so easy to. I'm not expecting, because the paralysis took away the attack command.
No.
Ow! Okay. We'll keep Pearl on blunt detail. Summer memory, because that does 5 hits. And holy no, laser light show.
Take this.
Because it does multiple hits too.
Behold my power.
The multi-hit things are what's going to carry us.
Like this?
Or not. God, it's so weak. Why did it do so little? It's what it's weak to as well. Oh god, that's so bad. Alright. You know who would be better? Summer would be perfect for this instead of Kyrie. Instead of Emily. Because Summer's the blunt for her. Oh, okay. I should have switched. Oh well. Holy moly can reduce the stats, so yeah.
Now you're gonna get it. You shall fall.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like how much damage someone would have done if I like switched her. She had those new physical moves, so.
Like this?
This dude's got a lot of health. And I'm getting lucky, but I know each and every one of those hits would kill Emily in a heartbeat. Just in case. Keep you boosted. Running out of energy for you, and honestly, the Holy Moly feels really good. It may not do all that much, but it keeps reducing the stats. I wonder if it stacks.
Like this?
Ow! Oh, see, well, I'm paralyzed again. I don't really mind if it's Cece. Cece can take a physical hit. I need to heal, or need to re-energize Emily. And I know some of you viewers are like, why don't you use physical attacks? No, I'm not going to use any physical attacks with Emily. The caster? Let's try ice this time. Cece's still paralyzed, so I didn't really try physical stuff with her, but oh well. Oh wait, Cece does. Oh, I did it! I was just about to say, I just realized Cece has blunt attacks. Wow, that was a lot of level ups. Holy moly, way to go, girls! Sweet. Here, let's give you this, because you needed that. I'll use a warm spot on you. Cure your paralysis. And it looks like I got a cutscene coming my way, which means I'm going to throw a vitamin. Not me, the actual vitamin. I'm going to make a separate save. I feel like I could do that. I kind of want to try that again. I might do that off camera. I want to see if I could try that again with Summer. See if it does any difference. Alright, cutscene time. I think we're getting close to the exit. Look! You point in the direction everyone is heading towards. There is a set of steps leading upward. Sunlight is visible. Awesome! Let's go get Buck and make our way out. Oh, I better not have to backtrack all that way. I'm not... Please don't make me backtrack the whole way again. I mean, we cleared out that ugly-ass rock. I don't think anyone else is going to get in our way now. Sounds good to me. 3 of the girls quickly race back and fetch Buck. Before long, everyone is gathered in front of the steps. Alright, kid. Gotta hand it to you. Never expected us to actually make it someplace safe. I was ready for a life of survival, but hey.
That is the only life left for all mankind once I sit on my throne of corpses.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Just never change, Emily. Never change.
Anyway, weirdo, we're all here. Let's go, Reggie.
Man, I hope it's still safe up there. As everyone approaches the steps, a booming voice echoes from beyond the light.
Halt! Who goes there?
Survivors! I guess. Streamers! I don't know, what do you want me to say? And the guy's like,
I don't like streamers. I used to follow one, but they sold out for the sake of a foolish brand deal.
well, I wouldn't say sell out. They maybe have tried...
You're trying to defend him? Be gone! Survivors. At least you could speak. But we've been tricked before.
Come on down and see for yourself, hoss. The ladies might be a whit worse for wear, but we ain't doing no killing unless we get attacked.
So those girls contracted the evolved Phase 2 virus.
Oh, you know what? I know what voice I want to give him. Okay, I got a better voice for him.
Evolved what?
What are you, a scientist?
I am.
Whoa, really? Then you can totes cure us.
There is no cure.
What? The self-proclaimed scientist slowly descends. He is wearing a very familiar-looking suit. I have no clue who the flip this dude is, but whatever.
Sure that you've run into some of my former comrades down here.
Oh, the rat exterminator guys.
Oh, those weren't just monsters. Those were infected people that changed. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it.
This is a legitimate hazmat suit. It prevents contamination. I can't help if some rat exterminators wear them too.
Enough, Cece. Good sir, I implore you to clarify your statement about there being no cure. After all, Reginald here is in possession of...
Kyrie, step aside. I got this.
To interrupt me in front of everyone like this, that turns me on.
What?
I mean, nothing. Carry on.
What was that one about to say? Your name's Reggie, right?
Yup. Reginald P. Happenstance. But please call me Reggie, because that name is boring. I'm just kidding. Sorry, any Reggies out there making a joke, obviously. My father was the lead scientist responsible for this whole debacle, more or less. Why did I say that? Hey, so the person responsible for the destruction of the world, that's my dad. No hard feelings, though, right? Why you guys got your guns cocked? Uh-oh.
Dr. Happenstance. Wait, Dr. Happenstance. So you're his son. I can't believe it.
I know. I'm really good looking.
No, again, I really can't believe it. You don't look at all like him. Like, one bit. You sure you're not adopted?
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know where he is?
I have no reason not to believe you. He was here and told me that his son might come later with a package. A package that could save us all. Do you have it?
Oh, the kid's got a package, all right.
It's Buck. Buck! Come on, man, don't make these jokes.
But Buck, stop it! No one needs those jokes right now.
So he was here. I believe you, since we didn't bring up the cure. But yeah, he left me a sample of his cure before going off on his own. Unbelievable.
He managed it after all. Head it over at once. You make a demand without...
Wow, I just gave him and Emily's deep voice the same. Oh.
You make a demand without offering anything in return. Is the salvation of mankind something to be handed off without any assurances?
There's little time left.
There's little time left. If this sample is sound, we can use our tools to engineer more of it. He left us instructions on how to create it, but he said there was only a small amount of the core component left. After all, the 3 best words that I have to describe you are as follows. Stink, stank, stunk.
Why did you say that?
For some reason, I'm told that I can do a very good impression of the guy who does the narration for The Grinch. We're doing an open mic night on Tuesday. Do you think it's good? No? Not in time? Okay, fine, whatever. Let's move on. Let me see the cure he left with you.
You see with your eyes, bucko? It's okay, Buck. If worse comes to worse, we could probably just kill this guy.
And the guy's like, what?
Nothing, just talking aloud. You reach into your satchel, backpack, potato sack, whatever you envision your method of storage to be, and produce the mason jar filled with a viscous, orangish fluid.
As I thought. Reginald, what you have there is...
Not the cure? Then what the flip have I been carrying this whole time?
It's actually just some delicious orange marmalade. Your father was working on a recipe for some very delicious orange scones. And now I have a secret ingredient at last. Ha ha ha. Nice.
It's not?
Please let me finish. Hold on. I know my viewers are probably confused, as is the person who's giving me this voice. Which I really honestly am confused here.
But you paused. He totally paused, Reggie. I thought he was done talking.
Yeah, he did pause. Shut up, Pearl. This isn't the time to complain.
You shut up. I'm not complaining. It's the truth. Enough. Both of you.
Yeah, let's all calm down. I gotta know that we didn't make this trip for nothing. Oh, this is how we get, like, one last dungeon, huh? Again, I've been thinking about it. I'm still thinking about, like, how could they be another, like... Okay, before I go further, I want viewers to understand my mindset on this. I know there's another dungeon left because, remember last episode, I checked the world map and there was, like, question marks after the sewers. Which means there's something else after this. Probably, most likely another dungeon. And I thought to myself, as I got here, how could there possibly be more? And then I thought to myself, that rock wall wasn't really that hard. Granted, I didn't have the best setup for it, but it wasn't like that powerful. I got lucky, yeah, but it wasn't that powerful. And now it makes sense. I bet you I have something that's gonna be like, hey, we need this too, but the real cure is somewhere else, and it's gonna be dangerous, but you have an undead team of people to help you. Can you go get the real cure, or the other part of the cure? It's probably half a cure, I bet. And then we have to get the other half in the true founded. Okay, I probably shouldn't be talking as much. I should probably just, like, play the game. But I get curious, you know? I'm certain we all do.
It matters not either way for me.
I want to use my calculator, but it's still wet.
Quite the crew you've brought along. I suppose it is their efforts that have kept you safe from infection, Reginald. I also believe you... I didn't think you swung that way, but I guess... different strokes for different folks.
And then Reggie's like, huh? Oh, well, hold on. I mean, yeah, they're, like, super hot and attractive, but can we ixnay on the attractive side? Because we've got stuff to talk about. Don't forget Buck.
No group will be complete without a trigger-happy renegade. You have all my thanks for keeping the good doctor's son alive. But we cannot risk any infected to enter our safe haven. We wear these suits whenever we go out to protect ourselves from you all.
So you're not going to tell us anything else, huh?
Not until the safety of everyone up above has been secured.
Then tell us a bit about the place. Maybe we can shack up where nobody has to be bugged by us.
Well, it is a prison.
Called it. Oh, he did call it! Oh, wow! Several cutscenes ago, he did say it was a prison, didn't he? Or am I just making that up? Whatever, I totally called it. I can't believe it turned out to actually be a prison. This is ridiculous.
It's the safest place if you want to ensure nothing goes out or comes in without your knowing. That's why the sewer path is our only weakness. And here I thought we had closed it off after Dr. Happenstance's departure.
Oh, of course he left already. That's my old man. It's a prison, so you got sales, right?
Yes, I see what you're thinking. That could work.
Are we gonna go to jail?
Trapped in a cage by humans yet again.
Oh, I feel bad for Emily because we know her circumstance now. She was... At least I'm pretty sure she was experimented on? At least that's my assumption. Like, she talked about that before, and I can't imagine anything else.
I'm sorry, but it's the only way to keep everyone inside calm. We have some isolated cells that you could all rest in. It isn't ideal, but you will be safe. We were told by Dr. Happenstance that some victims took to this evolved state of being, and that they're capable of restraining their more primal urges to feed.
I don't really want to get stuck in a cell, Reggie, but if you think it's for the best...
It's our only choice. Please bear with it.
Sorry again.
What is your name, good sir? I would at least like to know who will be incarcerating me.
Why?
Because when I become human, I will absolutely unleash my full fury on you!
I'm nobody important. Just a guy in a suit. Pierre.
That's really your name, huh? Alright.
Alright, everyone, please follow me outside. We are beyond the sanctuary's walls, which explains my suit.
Pierre waves you on before turning to climb the steps. Since you haven't gotten enough information about the so-called cure you possess, you and the others follow him. I like the backdrop, but I guess that's the prison we're going to. So this is the sanctuary we were gone. All these episodes, and our sanctuary is this prison? That's kind of ironic when I think about it.
There it is. Someone always has to be out there to guard the sewer entry, since it poses the most immediate risk for a wandering horde to escape from. I take it you saw our notebooks?
So those were yours. Then the holding tank?
Yes. We corralled as many undead as we could into the holding tanks in the sewer. We must remain vigilant in case they somehow manage to escape it. While on watch, I heard your voices. They echoed pretty far. I must admit, you do sound like a fun bunch.
Damn right, man. We're a tight-knit crew now.
I want to get a tight-knit sweater soon. This dress is getting so icky.
The sun is not kind, blasting us with its radiant rays.
Achoo!
Solar sneezes.
Solar sneezes. I find it promising that the infected can still show such bodily reactions. Your pupils must be reactive, then. Good.
A sanctuary. A prison. Ironic that we will be safe but captive.
I just said that. I was just saying that, Kyrie. Wow, great minds think alike.
Regardless, I am overcome with relief. Our battle has finally ended.
I can guarantee there won't be... I can guarantee there won't be any monsters for you to fight. I mean, if you ever want to go back into the sewer for some reason, I guess that'd be fine. Come, I'll help you all get inside. We'll show the ladies to their cells, and you, Reggie, can walk about freely.
And me?
Ah, yes. The other guy, too. I know you want answers about the cure, everyone, but please understand that I'm in no position to share that information without approval from the boss.
You still have a boss? Lame.
Dr. Happenstance's personal acquaintance is in charge here. It is he who knows everything there is...
Oh no. Dr. Happenstance's personal acquaintance? I'm scared. The only person they talked about when it came to, like, Reggie's dad's friend was Pearl's dad. And I don't want to press X and it finds out it's him. Because if it's him, and he sees Pearl like this, how's he going to react? Honestly, we should just probably kill him.
It is he who knows everything there is left to know about the work on this virus. I guess I should say, on the viruses.
There's more than one.
Oh, my mistake. You surely don't believe that all of the creatures you've encountered have resulted from a single strain.
Now that you mention it, that would be odd.
Yeah, he brings up a good point. That thing... There's no way the zombie virus would have had all these effects. I don't think we really thought about that much. I mean, it brings zombies back, yeah, but it gives them magic powers, it turns them into these weird, freaky abominations. There's no way a simple thing that brings back the dead could just do all that. Why is it only now that I'm realizing that?
This feels so good. I haven't been outside since I took a nap in the creek. I mean, like, outside in nature. The sun is making my dress super dry super fast.
And our skin. Ugh, I don't want to get sunburnt and start to peel on top of everything else.
Let's hurry on then. We can give you a change of clothes and launder what you're wearing. Sorry, all we have are these hazmat suits for extra attire, though.
Reggie, you're not allowed to see us until our clothes are clean.
Lame.
I think I'd die again if you saw me in that yellow monkey suit. No offense.
He's like, no, I get it. I was trying to flirt with somebody, and she was saying, you have no game whatsoever. It comes when you try to wear this. You would think that I just worked out. I actually go to the gym regularly, but, What? What do you mean too much of an overshare? Whatever. Come.
Without further ado, everyone follows Pierre to the sanctuary's entrance. He jogs ahead and speaks with another individual in similar attire who manages the main gates. After a few moments, Pierre jogs back to you.
Ladies first. My comrade and I will guide you to the isolated cells. We don't want to alert the common citizens inside, so we'll take an off-limits path.
You really gonna trust us with them, Reg?
I assure you, no harm will come to your friends, Reginald. Your father would kill us, I'm sure.
He probably would. Okay, thank God, I was about to say. I was hoping my guy said something. Because if I didn't get a chance to go with them, I was gonna say, I'd kill you too. If it's all the same, Buck and I will walk there with you.
Suit yourselves. Let's go, everyone.
Pierre and his companion lead you through the prison's outer yard and into a rear entrance of what seems to be the main building. A line of cells, separate from the others, are there to greet you.
Perfect. 6 girls, 6 cells. Ah, ah, ah. Everyone inside, please.
Reggie.
You'll be okay, Pearl. I'm right here. We'd better be. Whatever. I'm gonna snooze better than I have in weeks.
Look, they have toilets. Yay.
Hello, darkness. My old friend. We fail you again. What? No? No time for this? Okay, fine.
You will come and visit us, Reggie. Promise us.
I promise. As soon as I know what we're going to do here, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Like zombies? The kid's old man wouldn't lead us to a death trap?
A night trap, maybe.
Jordan, don't bring that up right now.
It was a fun game to play during our sleepover. I just hope we can do it again someday.
Yeah, sorry, that's probably better emotionally speaking, right? You know, that kind of tone. The girls enter the cells and the doors are shut. Pierre's friend scampers off, leaving you and Buck alone with him. And then Buck's like, alright, now, how we gonna do this? And then Pierre's like, what? He's like, you're a man, I'm a man. Quite frankly, I got a few things I gotta say and get off my chest. And if you're not gonna listen to them, we're gonna do this the easy way or we're gonna do this the hard way. And the guy's like, I'm confused. He's like, I want that suit. He's like, what? He's like, I want that suit. It looks better because yellow is my favorite color. And then they start squaring off because of the suit. I'm outnumbered, so take this as a sign of trust. This is just temporary, I assure you. Please bear with it. Come with me. We can talk in the courtyard. Pierre takes you and Buck to the sanctuary's courtyard. Nobody else seems to be walking around. So where's all your other buddies? Ah, well, my comrade told them about our new visitors, so they probably... Excuse me, wrong tone.
Well, my comrade told them all about our new visitors, so they probably all hold up inside until you move on.
Pretty damn convenient.
I understand your concern, but they're just frightened. Most of them haven't had to toughen up like you two.
And you ain't taking that suit off, are ya?
Then no, I haven't had a chance. You've been with me this whole time.
Lay off Pierre, Buck. Yeah. Sorry for staying on my toes. So what's the plan?
Well, if you'd be willing, I'd like for you to meet with Dr. Happenstance's acquaintance, Mr. VIP. Or VIP?
I don't know if it's VIP or VIP. He better be someone important with a name like that. I'm gonna assume it's VIP.
He kept us safe, so I feel that he is.
What will meeting him do? Will you let the girls out?
Oh, no. Not until we utilize the ingredient you will supply us with.
Doesn't sound like you're giving us much of a choice.
This was Dr. Happenstance's will, after all. Perhaps I should show you to Mr. VIP's room and take my leave. I'm just some guy in a hazmat suit, after all.
I take it Mr. VIP will explain what you meant when you said that I don't have the cure, and that we've been doing this for over 36 episodes, protecting all this, and it's been for nothing?
It's best if he's the one to tell you, yes. Come with me. No reason to dilly-dally when we're so close to an answer.
You and Buck exchange uncertain glances, but he ends up nodding toward the direction Pierre walked off in. The two of you follow him until you reach a familiar-feeling laboratory room.
I'll be taking my leave now. It was great meeting you all. Maybe after things have been cleared up and your friends are cured, we'll be able to meet again without the hazmat suit, and I'll have something else to talk about. Like, for example...
Which one of those girls is your type? Like, cause I'm kind of personally eyeing the black-haired one. And Reggie's like, first off, she's mine, and second off, there are 2 girls with black hair. I think. Wait, which one are you talking about? And the guy's like, excuse me. Sounds nice. Thanks for taking us in, Pierre.
No problem.
Almost as soon as Pierre departs, the door to the lab opens again. What, did you forget something? Wait, it's somebody different? Wait, it's somebody different? I'm confused.
Beg your pardon?
Beg your pardon? Come on, Pierre, you numbnut. Get out of here.
An understandable misunderstanding. Ho ho. We share the same hazmat suit size, after all. I am Mr. VIP. Pierre told me of your arrival, Reginald. And you are... Buck, correct?
Yep. Oh, I guess everyone really is afraid of contamination or something. Oh, that's I guess that's a pretty cheeky way of being like, we're gonna have the same character model, but for different people. Just humor us.
A formality till the cure is synthesized, I assure you. Dr. Happenstadt's had certain thoughts regarding how each strain of this virus could get passed on. Still, what serendipity? His child came just as he foretold.
He's just my dad, not a prophet. He left enough breadcrumbs to us to follow it and led us here. That's all.
Of course, of course. Do you have it with you? May I see it?
You can look with your eyes, boy, not with your hands. Is that the cure? I guess. You produce the mason jar filled with liquid that you are now less confident about it being the actual cure.
Yes, that viscosity, that coloration. Ahem. I'm sure Pierre hinted at you do not hold the actual cure in your hands, Reginald.
Yeah, we know. So what is it?
I would wonder as well. What you have brought to us is but a single ingredient, one that we cannot reproduce outside of our original lab.
What is it?
What is it? What is it? What indeed? I'm not a doctor, but a mister. I'm afraid the scientific details elude me beyond what Dr. Happenstance explained.
Well, he made it sound like this was the cure. All the girls came with me because of that. I can't believe he lied to me, just like with the whiskey.
Excuse me?
Never mind. For those that want a brief recourse, back in the very first episode, just to get people to remember, Reggie, who just became of age, because this happened at his birthday, got his first taste of whiskey, just to be like his old man, the doctor, and he slipped a sleeping drug or sleeping agent in the whiskey and knocked me out. That's the reason why I've been asleep for so long until Pearl found me. Just to get people to remember that. And if you don't know, now you know.
Based on my understanding of your father's explanation, that ingredient was harvested from a certain Genesis material, he called it. A material that, while comprised of known elements, is not organically reproducible.
Like how we can recreate human tissue, but it's not the recipient's actual tissue?
Yes, in a way. As expected of his son.
As expected of his son. I'm winging it, honestly. I can sort of understand how my dad thinks, but it doesn't mean I understand his thinking.
Suffice it to say that his Genesis... Excuse me, let me try that again. Suffice it to say that this Genesis...
Why am I saying it like that?
Suffice it to say that this Genesis material was the progenitor of the virus, but as with many viruses, the cure can be made from the very same strain.
So why not use a zombie's arm or something to make more? They got the virus, right?
I did call it a Genesis...
Oh my gosh, I cannot say that word normally.
I did call it a Genesis material, yes. I did call it a Genesis material, yes. It's the difference between pure, impure, and laboratory-made facsimiles of an item, like a diamond, perhaps. While cubic zirconium carries many visual features similar to diamonds, it is but a cheap imitation. Impure diamond ore is but a fraction of the cost of pure diamond ore. Boy, I love jewelry, but I digress. Or do I? Sometimes I forget myself.
Can we focus? So my dad told you that the Genesis material was like pure ore, and we can't get pure ore from imitations. Those being zombies made from zombies made from zombies.
Exactly. Yes, of course. The trickle-down effect in full force. Do I still have my viewers? Oh, no. Everyone clicked off the video. Oh, right. Well, I guess I'm entertaining myself. I figured by this point I've confused everyone. I apologize. Allow me to continue. Everything is weaker, less pure than the Genesis material. Only the Genesis material allowed Dr. Happenstance to synthesize the very ingredient you hold in your hand. This also means you could turn all of us into the most pure zombies imaginable, since the cure and the virus are so intricately linked.
Wait, so this thing can cure them and turn them into zombies? Oh. You sound a lot like Emily when you speak like that.
Who?
One of the girls with us. She thinks she's better than the other zombies.
And perhaps she is. If she is one of the original carriers of the virus, or was bitten by an original carrier, she would show fewer side effects than others.
Wait a minute, wait, hold on. If she was one of the original carriers of the virus, she might be.
Oh my god, I didn't think about it like that.
Whoa, dude, that just like, sorry, I'm talking as me, as V. That opened like so many thoughts in my head. Think about it. Like, everyone else showed signs of like something, like some injury, right? Like Pearl's arms, Jordan's head, Kyrie's eye and neck, Summer's ribs, even Cece's shoulder. We never saw anything of that, Emily. Even I thought at first that Emily was like normal at first. So that means that
Oh, and Emily did say that she was in the... I'm trying to remember this cutscene. Back in the school, didn't she say that she was like... Or in the school in the karaoke, one of those areas, didn't she say that she was like a part of this for a long time? And people came and go and like gave her gifts and stuff? Am I onto something here? Is Emily like one of the original carriers? And was just fine? Like she already like adapted to it? Oh man, this is like opening so many possibilities in my head that I'm thinking like of all the signs I might have missed that prove this. I gotta continue. Whoa, hang on. You're telling us the virus gets worse the more it's passed on? That makes sense. Some of the girls can't eat anything but freshly killed meat. Emily doesn't act like that. Emily doesn't act like that's the case for her. This is in line with our understanding of the virus, yes. Yes. Indeed, of course. Regardless, deterioration of the virus across multiple hosts will not impact the quality of the cure. So how much of the ingredient do we have in this jar? Right, enough. That's it. You have enough to create a sizable number of usable cures. Great. We can cure the girls then. Ah, well, about that. Here we go. Now here's the thing where it's like, but we need the proper facility to do it and it's not here. And it was like, well, how am I going to do it? It's like, well, there's a laboratory not far from here, but it's overrun with enemies. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it. This is how we get the freaking last dungeon. My staff is not Dr. Happenstance. He is the one who cultivated the Genesis material and crafted the cure. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Nope. Ours would be a test case. We have nothing to go aside from your father's instructions regarding the cure's final synthesis and dosage requirements. In other words, you got no clue if it actually work. Perhaps. However, it would be remiss of me not to mention the possible side effects. Ahem. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, constipation, diarrhea, blood clotting, blood thinning, loosening of the stool, arrhythmia not caused by the heart valve problem, gene decay, confusion, excessive clarity, dry or peeling skin, wet skin discoloration, dry eyes, red eyes, clear eyes, insatiable hunger, hypothermia, hyperthermia, peripheral artery disease, diabetes, liver paralysis, left knee numbness, limp knuckle syndrome, whatever the flip that means, heightened feelings of stress, anxiety, depression, listlessness, unending feelings of pleasure resulting in the numbness of the extremities, death, re-death, and worse. Whew. Was that a lot? Should I have slowed down, or did you get all that? Huh. But if you know the risks, you'll know whether the cure is right for you. If I don't get anyone at all to compliment me on trying that and being actually alright and saying all that, I will be very heartbroken. Please like and subscribe, and please follow me on both my channels, viewers. Talk to your doctor about getting a prescription. We're not on TV. Yes, but you are a streamer. Anyway, Dr. Happenstance was very specific about this part. Once we get the television networks running again, this commercial will air almost constantly. It must be practiced as much as possible. I don't think the possible side effects matter to the girls. To them, they're already at the end of their rope. Nothing could be worse, yada yada. Yep, they're the worst of what they've had to go through. I mean, I'm as tough as they come, but even I can say that I've experienced death myself. Wondrous. Well then, shall we move things along? I'll take the ingredient to my staff and we can synthesize a test syringe of the cure. I would much rather use it on one infected individual at a time, so as not to exhaust our supply of lab zombies. What do you think, kid? I see no other choice. But this means I have to talk to the girls and figure out who will be the first one to test it. Oh no, which means there's a risk that this might not work. That means there's a chance that... Oh no, I'm thinking negative. I shouldn't, but I'm negatively thinking a worst case scenario. If this doesn't work, then one girl isn't going to make it out for the others to live? Oh, I really hope that doesn't happen. May I make a suggestion? Sure, why not? Excellent, yes, thank you. This is a very serious request to make of your friends. Nobody will offer their life willingly, giving the worst case solution. Thus, only a friend with whom you have developed an unbreakable bond would agree to this, be they a lover or simply someone who trusts you more than anyone else. So basically, if I sacrifice anyone, it should be my best friend. That makes no sense. Doesn't it? Medicine works best if you believe it will work, and those who trust you will believe it more readily. This sounds like some hippie nonsense. Well, think it over and talk to those you believe will be receptive to this idea. If they trust you, or if they love you, they will agree. This I am certain. It will take some time to create the cure, so please discuss this with them in the meantime. You are free to bring a girl to the courtyard for the discussion. I will instruct the others to remain indoors for their safety. You understand? You huff and hand over the ingredient your father entrusted you with. The weight of this decision makes the very air itself heavy as Buck's breathing. Yeah, I get it. I'll think hard about who I can talk to about this. Let's go, kid. We've got some explaining to do. After saying your farewells to Mr. VIP, you and Buck return to the sanctuary courtyard, where you will ultimately decide on the girl's fate. Save your game? Yes, freaking yes! Finding out about to potentially sacrifice one of my friends for a chance to get the cure done. And this is the point of no return! Oh no, she did call it! What did I say at the beginning of the episode, viewers? I was gonna reach it, but... This is the point. This is it. This is the point of no return. What should you do? Make the final decision. Decide after hearing Emily out. Explore for funsies? I'm kind of curious on why they singled out Emily. Oh, you know what? I know why they singled out Emily. Because he was saying about the potential for an original carrier. So I should talk to Emily. Well, hold on. What's explore for funsies? Now I'm curious. You move away from Sanctuary for a moment. Do you have some unfinished business elsewhere? You stand before the sewer entrance. The girls can be left out of prison as long as you promise to only explore dungeons with them. Perhaps you forgot something in the sewers. Re-entering also grants access to the sanctuary's courtyard. But... Wait! This is the end? There's no last dungeon? Oh my god, that meant that was the last boss. That means that this is the end. That means that this choice is literally the end of the game. Which means whoever I choose, I have to choose someone to die to make a cure for the others? That can't be right. No, that can't be right. I mean, it's kind of nice I can backtrack, so, like... But there's no point. Why would I want to back... Well, I guess if I didn't do the cutscenes, I can see a reason. If I didn't do all the cutscenes, because I've been making a habit of, like, getting all the sub-events and cutscenes done in every dungeon first. So I can kind of see that. So I guess, yeah, viewers, if you're interested, that's a means to, like... You can replay the game in case you missed any cutscenes, just to, like, do it, but... I thought for sure there'd be one last dungeon! Like, the way they did it... Oh, you know what? That's true, because the roadblock isn't a dungeon. And they added that, too. I should have thought of that. Which means this is the end. Fuck! I don't know what to choose. I'm not ready for this. I'm really not ready for this. Well, you're gonna have to be ready, kid. That's what the viewers came for. Okay, well, I'm gonna OCD save. Oh my... Okay, does it pop up on chat? It doesn't pop up! Okay, so, viewers, I'm about to save the game. Literally, for each and every area, it says, like, oh, where are you saving? Specifically your coordinates and, like, their time length, like, the game length. So you're gonna have to trust me when I say, this literally just says, difficulty old school, choose your fate. That is literally what it says. I cannot make that up. That is unbelievable. It can't. I really hope I'm misreading this. Wait, how do I get back to the sanctuary? Oh, it just takes me here. Yeah, loose me. Alright. Oh. Well, so now I don't want to make the final... I kind of want to do the Emily thing. I want to stall, and I really hope that does stall. I want to decide after hearing Emily out. Because I don't know. I don't know yet. You wear a grim expression as you face Buck in the courtyard. This is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I reckon so.
I mean, I guess they had to finally give actual voices for this one. What should I say to the others?
Well, can only bring one broad at a time to the courtyard. I ain't gonna eavesdrop or nothing, so pick the one you trust the most and give them the skinny.
I really hope I'm misreading something. Because now Buck is saying bring one of them at a time, so does that mean I'm actually going to cure them all? Or is it one person must be sacrificed for the others to live? And that's what worries me. I didn't think it would go that far. I still need to talk things through with one of them, though.
That's so.
Yeah. I'm worried about Emily. Especially after what Mr. VIP told us about how the viruses would deteriorate the more it got passed on. She has to be one of the first.
What's that matter, kid?
If anyone's going to resist being cured... Yeah... I didn't even think about that. Emily made it so obvious she never wanted to be cured. She loves this new life. If anyone's going to resist being cured, it's her. She always talks about how little she enjoyed being alive, so I'm worried about what the prospect of a cure could mean for our relationship.
Ah, I get you. She likes being a zombie broad. I guess if there are fewer downsides, it's probably not the worst that could happen to you.
So would you mind giving her and me some time alone? I need to see if she will even consider this solution. And if nobody else is around, I might get to talk to Emily. Not her persona, not her bear.
All right. I said I'd get you, kid. I'll find Pierre and get him to let her out. Then I'll tell him all about my adventures so you two can flirt and crap.
Come on, Buck, don't be like... You know what? That sentence is... You could phrase it a little better, but thank you for being a bro, man. I appreciate it, Buck. Really. I'll wait here, then. Buck tips his hat towards you before jogging off toward the prison cells where the girls are being kept. You assume he knew Pierre would be there keeping watch. Otherwise, why would he dash off with such aplomb? After a minute of waiting, you see Emily emerge from the dark doorway, Buck and Pierre to her left and right. Buck mutters something to Pierre, then pats Emily on the rear, which prompts her to jump about half a kilometer into the air. She spins towards him, returns the pat with a smack to the face, nice, and stomps toward you with Dichroma swinging from the iron grip of her other hand.
The masses think they can get away with anything when they throw a coup d'etat and imprison their rightful ruler.
Apparently that gave me affection, but cool. Emily, her face still a rosy hue, whacks your arm with Dichroma before huffing a sigh and regaining her composure.
For what purpose do you summon me, happenstance?
Emily, we need to talk about something very serious, and considering where this video is time-length-wise, this is going to be a very potential serious thing. So, viewers, I don't know what's going to happen here, so let's just hear me out. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to potentially be serious, though. I got that vibe. Just like what it was at the point of no return. I'm assuming it's going to be, because otherwise, why else would we do this? So, get ready.
Huh?
She glances around before inching closer toward you.
Are we in trouble?
God, that voice is so adorable. Not exactly, but you realize what our arriving here means, don't you?
You intend to betray us and leave our fates to our captors.
No, that will never happen. Emily snorts and pulls Dichroma up to her bust line.
Such a response is expected. Then you have come to liberate us from these chains that bind, no?
She might like this, but is this more honest? I don't know. I did save, so theoretically I could just go through it, but let's try it. It's hard to do it. I'm gonna do it. I say begone, death shackles. Unbind this mortal from the delusion of immortality.
Do you speak a hex, vile human? This tightening of my chest, the sudden lump in my throat. Could this be fear? Happenstance, you bloated bag of flesh. Do you dare impose mortal emotions upon me?
That's rude. I'm not a bag. That's not my intention, but I guess I got caught up in your dramatics. We have a cure, Emily, but we don't know if it works.
And this has what to do with the immortal undead queen of the cosmos?
Out of everyone, you're the only one to have voiced opposition to the cure. Even so, you traveled with us knowing full well what we plan to do.
Indeed. However, the mightiest ruler shows more than leniency toward detractors. Her unrivaledness would go so far as to help her enemy and prove that their best efforts will not curb her lust for their blood. Excellent, Dichroma.
Let me get this straight. You think that, even if we get a cure, you'll still gather enough followers to subjugate and rule over mankind?
The demise of your race is but a matter of time. And what does a race of immortals have to fear from time? Not, I say.
With a goofy and dramatic laugh, Emily begins to smack you with Dichroma over and over. Her smile seems sincere, though. Hey, ow! His plushiness feels like he's been filled with rocks.
Forsooth, he thought it worthwhile to ingest all manner of rubble that littered the floor of my prison cell. It would not do for the queen to stub her toe on a rock.
Fair.
Enough, minion.
She shuffles her feet a bit, moving one foot a little behind the other. You stubbed your toe?
Maybe.
Sorry.
Minion!
Yes?
You will speak the truth and only the truth to me. Should this cure of yours work, will we all be, dissected?
I really hope not. I really honestly hope not.
I don't want to be looked at like that ever again.
Again? Emily, what happened to you? Emily shuts her eyes tight and shakes her head.
The memories from my time on the mortal coil have long been discarded. Seek not what no longer exists.
You can trust me, Emily.
How dare you presume to think that I would confide in one such as you? The cosmic ones. The cosmic ones are all I need.
Emily uses her thumbs to make Dichromma's head nod in agreement with her claim.
So what if you are kind? Treat her with respect. Listen to her when she speaks to you. Protect her from that bulbous vixen named Cece. Play along with her. Have such a cute smile.
Huh?
Enough, Dichromma! I never expected you, of all my inner circle minions, to let your tongue flail with such reckless abandon.
I kind of want to know what that last one was. I feel like that's very important to know. Is Dichromma telling the truth, then?
Well, it may be true that you have proven your loyalty over our journey together, but you shan't get the wrong impression due to my servant's ramblings. After all, there is nary an existence that would speak in support of the undead queen falling for one of the humans she has promised to eradicate. It is simply unheard of.
It's actually a huge relief to hear Dichromma say those things.
Well, why?
Emily, I really like playing with you, and you have a really cute smile, too.
Nuh-uh.
Let me ask you this, then. Do you trust your right-hand bear?
Of course. Dichromma has never led me astray.
Then maybe he spoke out of turn because he knows what's best for you. Maybe he knows you and I would make a great pair.
What are you saying? Do not toy with your queen lest you wish to become her plaything.
I can't imagine not spending my time with you. Maybe it's love. Oh, I see where this is going. Something must have snapped itself. I think she needs to reprocess. Darn it, this is why you need to install a better update for your girls. Something must have snapped inside Emily. She stops moving, her mouth agape. A droplet of drool begins to dribble down her chin. Gross. That's why I need to know where you stand with this cure, Emily. You're a precious person to me, and I want you to be happy, so... You're drooling on Dichromma. Emily slurps aloud, grabs at the collar of her dress, and pulls it upward to use as a makeshift napkin and wipes her chin. She then grabs the bottom of her dress, hikes it up, and scrubs at Dichromma's head. Such long legs.
Don't stare right now! I gotta...
Be like. With her dress lifted well above her knees, you see that Emily stands with slightly knocked knees. Her knees are touching, but her ankles are set a little wider apart. I'm impressed I can imagine that so well.
I said don't stare!
I can't help it! She throws her dress back down and smacks you hard with a somewhat moist and rock-filled Dichromma.
No mortal, or fellow immortal for that matter, have dared to voice such romantic desires about me.
Nobody's ever told you that you have long legs?
No! That I'm precious.
Not even that mother person you mentioned before?
You speak of the one who acted as matron for all of those chosen by the cosmic ones. Those who came to be worshipped by many, but none that could withstand their power.
Back in the brick house or something, right? You mentioned people who took you in and gave you Dichromma, I think. She nods, setting her chin on Dichromma's head, but she quickly cringes and recoils when she realizes it still has some of her drool on it. Gross.
Behold, the cosmic ones have deigned to commune with me. Yes, these visions being beamed into my third eye. They must be my mortal memories. But why would they choose to deliver them to me now, of all times? Perhaps the time has come to pass the knowledge of my genesis to another.
Finally! God, I've been so curious about you! Sorry, that was as V, not as Reggie. I've been so wanting to know, like, her backstory. We know, like, with the exception of Kyrie, we know, like, everyone else's. I think I kind of know Kyrie's, or at least I'm taking a guess, but whatever. I see. If you feel like you're ready to tell me about your past, I'm all ears, my queen.
Excellent. Know you the concept of owning a creature such as a dog?
Yeah, I'm familiar with pet ownership.
They come to trust you in time, yes? You lavish them with food, drink, and attention. It is a known phenomenon. But consider this. What of a creature that is never allowed to grow accustomed to a place, its people, or be given the aforementioned attention? Do you think it would trust each stranger, having been abandoned over and over? Or would it feel disenfranchised and keep its distance more and more?
Oh, I don't like where this is going. I think that's why Mr. Moira wouldn't let Pearl and Jordan rescue a dog from the pound. He said that, like criminals, those dogs are either traumatized or broken. They aren't the types of pets young girls should have because they might not be as friendly as a new puppy. Of course, they weren't happy with the explanation, but he was the boss and that was the end of it. So, yeah, I can see that as a dog tossed from owner to owner, from place to place, would start to lose those more optimistic and pleasant emotions.
Humans are the same. To throw a human from owner to owner, from place to place, with no promises of a brighter future, a better life. It is no surprise that the Cosmic Ones would reach out and give renewed purpose to such a vessel. One devoid of faith in what can be seen shall be more willing to trust the void. Her edginess is the perfect creature in their eyes. None will ever surpass her willingness to cast aside all that she was to become something greater. Yes, though my mortal flesh grew battered and sore, my trust in that higher purpose could not be dissuaded by any means. As evidence, my skin has taken on this hue, the brand of the bruised, after ascending to immortality.
Was there no oversight in that place? Was she orphaned? Wait. I hope I'm not misreading this. Was she orphaned and forced from place to place? Oh man. That would explain why Emily just doesn't have much, for lack of a better term, trust issues. How can they do that to a little girl?
To question the dead is to dine with madness. The Dark Elder Gods directed the Cosmic Ones to inhabit this body one fateful day. The day of reckoning, of vengeance, of revenge.
Of revengeance. Standing here, I realize you were just like me trying to make history. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be doing this cutscene. I just had to get that out there.
Yes, of revengeance.
Oh. Standing here. Okay. Sorry. That was very convenient. That's gonna be a real word, isn't it?
If you wish to understand why your cure is a poison, listen well. This tale will become legend.
Alright, no more jokes. I'm all listening. Sorry, no more interrupting. Got it.
The final fools who were brazen enough to try and own my mortal self thought to prick, poke, and prod that frail body with all manner of implements. Indeed, evil is not always found in the crevices where light does not reach. Sometimes, that is where one goes to hide from the evil living out in broad daylight. Having outlived her usefulness, her caretakers decided to use her in a way that would benefit them. Sell her. They answered the summons for several black market dealings, but only one offered a sum satisfactory to them, one that outweighed the life of a being that was not their own flesh and blood.
Oh.
Research. When a study is not granted permission to test on live animals, do you truly believe its founders would turn tail and retreat from their ambitions?
Oh my god. Her parents and guardians sold her? Because they didn't want her? Wait. So she lost her her folks sold her. But oh, I don't like. I'm still trying to. I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand. I apologize, viewers. I'm trying to get a better handle on this. Maybe there's something I missed, but either she started out with the contaminant, or while she was little, got infected, was disowned by Guardian's family over and over, so she's an orphan. When she was orphaned, eventually, she was sold to the black market because of her circumstance? I think...
Deep in the well of your soul, you know the truth. The human I once was survived as a guinea pig. The effectiveness of medications, side effects, manners of administration, naught was questioned. But the Cosmic Ones promised to return the human Emily's pain in kind, so she endured. And then the final test came. Its intended purpose was not shared, but the results are as you see. Eat, they said. What did they dare to offer but something that carried the stench of rancid meat? And so she ate. And so she changed.
No. I see. She didn't start out... She wasn't born with this thing. She was just sold in general to the black market because people didn't want her. She was orphaned because her family disowned her. She went from foster family to foster family. Eventually, they sold her to some black market group for research. And she was sold to one specific research group that made her consume what would later become the thing that caused the zombie apocalypse. Or I'm assuming she ate zombie meat that changed her. Right? Which makes sense why Emily was described. That's why Mr. VIP was like saying all the stuff about Emily being one of the first.
Even then, the mortals saw the cosmic ones within me. No one else would do. I was always meant to be queen. You have seen us fight. We can withstand punishment that mortals would flee from. No cage of theirs could hold me. The cosmic ones gave me added strength. As for those fools, they offered themselves to me upon my ascension, but I damned them instead and carved warnings into them for all to see. I tore at their skin. I rent the flesh from their faces, their jaws, their eyes, their fingers. I took them all. The joy I felt in that moment, the release, the revival from a life worth less than nothing. This power, this position, they are my right.
I have no clue what to say. That actually, whoa. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Happenstance, you spoke too soon. To love one such as I, in whom the desire to repeat the actions of that day are quashed moment by moment, is suicide.
You say that, but I've never felt so bad for somebody. That's not what she did. I'm not upset by her retaliation. I'm still kind of getting into how I've never been this heated. I'm angry at what they've done that caused her to be this, not what she's done to for revenge. If that makes sense to viewers.
Who could ever love a creature that bathes in the blood of the fallen, who is stimulated by the prospect of ripping their captor's limb from limb? And why would that creature even desire such frivolous attention? It is foreign and unknown, and the unknown is dangerous. Do you know what I did after exacting my revenge on those accursed lab coat-wearing sadists? Of course not. I sought those who sold me, and I slaughtered them. I laughed as I plucked the tongues from their mouths, stuffed their precious currency down their throats, and cast them into a fire. Kill, kill, kill. The cosmic ones chanted this mantra directly into my heart till it took hold. I would kill everyone who crossed me.
Although the look on Emily's face is nearly insane, she casts a glance toward Dichroma and grows sullen. An expression of longing appears and vanishes in an instant.
And so, I dealt with everyone, but not all gave me pleasure.
She bites her lip. Only now do you notice how much her legs are shaking.
Can I sit down?
You put an arm around her waist and walk her over to a nearby bench. Is this okay? Why are you shaking so bad? Are you cold? She shakes her head, which answers either none of your questions or two at the most.
Returning my mortal memories may be not but a microcosm of the Cosmic One's powers, but it takes its toll on this physical vessel.
Do they still tell you to kill everything? That's an extreme admission, to be honest.
No, they do not. I can only surmise that their demands were met and they have entrusted this world to me. When we commune with them, it is more of a conversation now. Her impressiveness has been welcomed into their inner circle. But lately...
Emily's demeanor shifts. It seems she's getting tired and started to drop her guard a little.
It's been so quiet. Ever since you and your noisy friends arrived, there has been less and less time dedicated to the Cosmic Ones. What her fearlessness wishes to say is that she is afraid that they will abandon her because of this lapse in concentration.
Emily, you must have been so lonely. Tears well up in her eyes, but do not fall. She keeps her gaze focused on Dichroma.
There's no such thing as loneliness. After all, I'm with her always. Enough, Dichroma. I can scarcely recall the last time I was treated on par with those around me. You and your comrades have done well by me, and for that I thank you. However...
She turns to you, an expression of unmatched sincerity softening her entire face.
After all the stuff I went through, all the things I did, who would want someone like me around?
Easy. I would.
Still?
Wholeheartedly, in a flippin' heartbeat. More than ever.
Why?
Think of it this way. The Cosmic Ones didn't do quite what you thought.
Huh?
Their presence helped you to survive, sure, but you said so yourself. They started to quiet down after we met. Maybe we are what they wanted you to find instead of your... revengeance.
Reggie.
Every one of us loves you, Emily. Cece might love you too much, but...
She even grabbed my boobies once.
Okay, she definitely loves you too much. I wish I was there to see it.
Do you think we're scary?
Who? You and Dichroma? Totally. Absolutely. Have you seen what happens when you don't have the voice cutscenes? That really random deep voice that comes out of nowhere? Oof. Who wouldn't be scared by that?
Excellent.
Not all the time, though. When you're around minions you trust, we get to see this sweet, reserved, and keenly self-aware side of you.
I see.
Dichroma has nothing to say about that? Emily smirks, casts her gaze down toward her fuzzy best friend, and wiggles his arms with her index fingers.
He likes you too, but he also knows when it's time to be quiet.
She looks around, as if someone just tapped her on the shoulder. What is it? Nobody else is listening.
If I believe you about how my trust in the Void rewarded me in the way you declare, rather than the way I long held as inexorable truth, then I ask that you use your so-called cure on me. The wanton slaughter I have engaged in makes me a vicious murderer in the eyes of mortals. If the cure fails, then at least it is a blackened heart that will rot away.
You're willing to sacrifice yourself for this. You still make it sound like it's a punishment.
It is a calculated risk based on trust in the Cosmic One's guidance. This is neither an admission of guilt nor is it regret. You had best be grateful for my offer. I am the Undead Queen of the Cosmos, after all. Do your worst, but either way, victory shall be mine.
I finally see where you're coming from, Emily. Alright. Thank you for considering it. I'll think long and hard about who to use the cure on first.
And then, we'll still be together?
Always.
Even though I guess I'd be a mere mortal again.
Of course. If it works on you, it'll work on everyone else. I'm sure of it. As for you and me, only if you want to try it and see how we get along.
Okay. Will they be mad at me if I take you away?
Oh, come on. Have you ever listened to them? They'll be very happy for you. I promise.
Oh, okay.
Besides, I'm the one who confessed to you, remember? They might yell at me for it, but they'll understand. Emily snorts, then starts to giggle. She sticks Dichroma's head over her mouth, and you hear her muffled giggling continue. The smile you caught was unlike any other you've seen by her make. Perhaps it was a smile made by the quiet version of Emily. Also, I said that sentence bad, but... Sorry, I'm kind of hopped up on emotions right now. Continue.
Then this summoning session is adjourned. I shall return to my cell this time, happenstance. But know this. The longer I steep in darkness, the more bold my resolve becomes.
Emily hops to her feet and skips back toward the prison cells without ever looking back. She's really something. Well, I guess the time's finally come to end this adventure. I can't stall anymore, huh? Huh. Oh! Because I didn't do the Kyrie one? No! I can't choose! I can't. I'll choose Pearl, I'll choose Jordan. Gotta be Cece. Summer earned it. I choose Emily, or I can't pick one. I literally can't. And I'm actually... Oh, no! Why? Now! That Emily one, I'm still hopped on the Emily thing, man. This is happens. It doesn't even give me an option to save. Can I like back out? I can't even back out. I can't back out at all. Oh my god, this sucks. I'm not prepared for this. I'm not prepared for this. Which means, I mean, I know when I saved. I technically saved before I talked to Emily. So theoretically, if I wanted to go back, I could just reload the older save. But here's the issue I have here. We now have to make a choice, because apparently this is the end, and I'm gonna assume optimistically, not pessimistically, the cure will work, and not off one of the girls. I'm really sincerely hoping, although I've been wrong because I thought there was a last dungeon, but I guess this is it. This is the end game, which means there's nothing potentially else after this, unless they throw some random curveball at me. So here's where the end of the episode is. That's right, I'm gonna be that guy. But hear me out, right? Here's the thought I have. I remember talking about this episodes before, that I figured out that I messed up and I couldn't get Kairi. Here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Instead of the next episode, because what I'm determined to do is I'm probably going to go through all these ones. I'm going to choose them all, like one by one. I'm going to do I Can't, I'll get Pearl, I'll get Jordan, all that. The star said, just like a Spider-Man verse movie. A cliffhanger. Hey, it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. But hear me out. Here's the plan I got right now. This isn't gonna be the finale. And I'm probably not gonna make the next episode finale either. Here's what I'm gonna do. There's I Can't, I get Pearl, Jordan, gotta be CC, Summer earned it, I choose Emily, I can't pick one. What I'm gonna do, it's gonna be completely unnecessary. I'm gonna consult someone on this, but I have a plan, right? 2 plans. I don't know if one of these choices is like a bad choice. Because remember, viewers, I told you there was someone that got me into this game. I'm gonna ask for a little help. But if there's a way I can like go back to the past to do Kairi's options, I can do that. And I don't know if it's something where I have to start the game over, or maybe I can like. What I'm actually here, okay, let me slow down. Here's one of 2 choices I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a friend help me out on this, but I'm torn between one of 2 choices. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do an executive decision. I'm not even gonna ask for help. I'm gonna do this on my own because I wanna be independent on this. What I think I'm gonna do is, without looking, I'm gonna mash. Like, I'm gonna put my vow. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna probably choose the I Can't option because that probably feels safer. Actually, you know what? Let me do the I Can't. I'm curious on I Can't. Because maybe that's not one of the girls. Although I'm curious about what the difference is between I Can't and I Can't Pick One. I don't get the difference between them. They're both the same. I don't know, honestly, what the difference is. Other than, what, like 2 different words. I want to do it where I can get everyone's endings. I want to be able to do that. So my plan is, if I can like, I really don't understand the differences. I want to do it where I can get everyone's endings, and then I want an episode where you can dedicate to every character's ending, and then I can be like, all right, we've seen them all. I can just tell you guys what my favorite one is. So what I think I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna choose I Can't right now, because I'm assuming that means I just can't choose. I'm gonna hope that that's a bad choice. We're gonna fill this out right now. I know this is normally the end of the video. Normally this is where I'm gonna end it, but instead of choosing the other girls, I'm curious of what I Can't is. So I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna hope it's not a person's choice. Otherwise, I'm just gonna cut the video. But here goes. That's the thing, Buck. I don't know how much I trust any of them.
Say what, kid?
Sure, I grew up with Pearl and Jordan. The others have been a big help too. But they've become something inhuman. The humans they once were are dead. Death is death, you know.
So, what are you saying?
I have no clue what I'm saying. I'm kind of confused here. They're gone. But you're not Buck? It's a Buck choice? I get to romance Buck? They're gone, but you're not Buck? You've been here with me the whole time when you had absolutely no reason to stay? Well,
that's because...
Oh my god, there's a Buck choice. That's... Oh my god, there's a Buck choice! I don't need to hear your reason. I've heard enough of your awesome exploits to last the rest of my lifetime. After listening to Mr. VIP, I realized something. My dad doesn't trust these people. He would have stayed if he did, and he would have kept the knowledge of the cure from them if he didn't. The cure won't work. The ingredient must not be what we think it is. Hell, it could just be the virus itself, and this has all been a ploy to spread it to its enemies.
Would your old man really be so diabolical?
I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore. It pains me to leave the girls in prison. Oh my god, Dude! I'm ditching the girls and this place to just leave with Buck. It pains me to leave the girls in prison, but if the cure isn't what we think it is, and these people aren't who they claim to be...
You done walked into a trap, right?
Right.
You're right, kid. These girls are probably dead already. But dead again. Dead for real.
Like I said, they were already dead. There's no way I get the Pearl and Jordan I knew back. They've had to do things that changed them and scarred them forever.
You want to leave? Is that it?
Am I gonna do this? With you.
Peas in an escape pod. Can't say I'm not flattered, but it ain't exactly the admission I expected to come out of your mouth.
Bromance. It's the simplest way I could put this. Bromance. I like to keep people guessing. Oh, you dude. Yeah, you know what? You're damn right. You kept people guessing.
Our escape won't be pretty. We'd have to leave on foot.
Not necessarily. You point towards the rear edge of the sanctuary, where a tarp is coming a very conspicuous extended cap shape.
Good eye. I'll knock out Pierre and his buddies, hotwire that thing, we'll be out of here before they know what's going on.
Sounds like a plan, but...
I know. Let me confirm my suspicions, alright? Will you trust me to tell you the truth? I don't want you to see it if I'm right.
Yeah, you got me this far. Mr. VIP told me to talk to the person I trust the most, with whom I undeveloped an unbreakable bond. That's you, Buck.
Kid. No. Reggie.
You finally called me by my name!
Thanks. I mean it, Reggie. And I'm sorry.
While simultaneously blushing and crying, Buck jogs off toward the prison area where the girls were locked up. You kick the ground as you wait, not sure if you feel happy, upset, or nothing at all. Is this what the world has come to? Lies, betrayal, and survival for those who are willing to step over the corpses of their former friends? Was your father ever really here? Who is Mr. VIP? What if he killed your father and has been waiting here to kill you too? The idea of deception swirls around your mind until Buck reappears. The expression on his face makes it easy to flush the crap floating around in your thoughts.
Reggie,
Your face says it all, Buck. We've got to get out of here. Now.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, kid. You can be stronger than steel sometimes. I guess that's what I like about you.
Wait, did they really kill the girls? Wait. Whoa, hold the phone. I know, I guess this one is like I'm betraying them, but did they really kill them off? And honestly, during that whole rant, Reggie made some very interesting points that I never thought of. But, hear me out, why else would Buck come back looking concerned and saying, "Hey man, was I right? They were gonna kill one of the girls for the cure." I'll cry later. Right now, I have to make sure we live in order to shed tears for them. Buck offers a firm nod and slaps you on the shoulder. It's time to go. You both know it. You steal away into the truck covered by a tarp and wait. All you do is wait for others, you think to yourself. Before long, Buck whips the tarp off the vehicle, jiggles some keys in front of your face, and hops inside. The two of you tear out of Sanctuary together, and never look back. The girls gave their all to complete this journey. They were promised a cure. In the end, humans did what all the monsters that stood in their way couldn't. It's a fitting conclusion to a post-apocalypse future overrun by the undead. But it isn't the one you hoped for. Your childhood friend Pearl, she loved you and you knew it, but your indecision kept her from voicing her true feelings. In the end, she was killed without ever knowing what could have been. Jordan, your closest friend next to Pearl, thick as thieves you would describe your friendship with her. You would tease and fluster her, then team up to tease Pearl. You weren't sure what she thought of you. Now you'll never know. Kyrie, an intelligent homeschool girl who never learned to cut loose and have fun. Perhaps your adventure with her gave her the thrills she missed out on during her life, but her one excursion going against the grain resulted in her demise. Summer, a tomboy through and through, she became everyone's friend right away. They trusted their safety to her almost as readily as they trusted the cure to you, but she couldn't protect everyone from inside that prison cell. But she couldn't protect anyone from inside her prison cell. Cece, what was her true personality? Was her tendency to act aloof just that? An act? It meshed with her physical looks, but the way her face lit up whenever she talked about programming. Another mystery to remain unsolved forever. Emily thought herself above humanity. Humanity showed her the truth. Was this too foretold by the cosmic ones? Or did she know this was to be her ultimate fate all along? If only you took the time to understand her state of mind. A few days pass. You and Buck have been able to raid a few small storefronts for survival supplies. The most important items are among those you've looted are fishing rods and a cooler. I feel like I'm honestly about to cry. It is a calm day today. No industry to make ambient noise across the plains. No other cars to disrupt your focus or interrupt your conversations. No half-zombie girls to make you smile. But there's Buck. He has become your rock, a solid foundation to keep your belief in humanity alive. And perhaps more.
Come on, Reggie. Gotta hold the rod like this.
Oh, and that doesn't pop up on it, does it? Okay, viewers, I'm gonna tell you right now, I just got an achievement. So, on the bright side, I made a good call because this is the bad end. But on the downside, okay, so the achievement is called Bucking the Trend. Escape from a certain well-known trap with Buck. Your adventure with your best buddy must go on, but... So this is the bad end. For what I'm gathering from this. This is the bad end, is choosing Buck. But that also exposes what this group is, which means I think I am going to sacrifice one of them for a cure. Oh boy. Oh man. Also, Axis jumped on chat at a very surprising time. He reaches over and grabs your fishing rod in your right hand, moving it to a firm position against the reel.
You won't read about it in no fishing book. This is how my pappy taught me. The reel smacks your knuckle pretty bad when a fish bites, but it ain't gonna pull the line any further.
Thanks. I don't mind a little pain. It's almost like my way to atone.
Don't beat yourself up. Only been a few days, but I think you gotta look ahead instead of behind. Know what I'm saying?
But what's ahead? Where do we go? What do we do now? Where do we go now? Sorry, had to do it.
Look, Reggie. Those girls were done dirty. We both know that. I'm just as guilty when it comes to leaving them alone in that prison, but...
I can't believe they kill the girls! I am... I'm not laughing. I'm hysterical right now. Star says, OMFG if you close your eyes. She ships this. Apparently Star's loving this. She's loving the ship between Buck and I. Axis, you missed this, so you're probably gonna have to watch the episode. Because I don't even know where to begin. I apologize. Everyone died. Sorry, YouTube. Chat's... Axis specifically. No, I can't. I can't. Chat. I got chat being like, give me a recap. That is... You know what the simplest recap is? I found out there's no last dungeon. The sanctuary is the end. It gave me an option to choose a girl. I may be mistaken, but I think it's like I have to sacrifice one of the girls to make a cure, which I guess leads to an ending to them for the sake of everyone else. Or not. I'm not 100% certain on that. Hopefully I'll know in the future. I did a very personal heart-to-heart with Emily that really like jumped my love for her really high. I wasn't prepared for them to do this quickly, so I was prepared to like either reload the game or choose a bad choice, which I assumed was the I can't, and it exposed that this whole thing was a trap. That they kill every single one of the girls, but Buck and I are managed to escape. So, there is no cure, all the girls are dead, and this is the aftermath. That is as best a recap as you're gonna get, Axis. And now we feel really bad.
It's because of them we're still alive.
But true, they did give us a lot. I feel so bad for them.
Gotta keep going because of that sacrifice.
Yeah.
But I know you got a but coming, Reggie.
But remember what I said about the dead being dead? That the girls I knew had already died?
Of course.
Maybe I was wrong. They're gone now. Whatever they were in the end, they were still friends I could talk to. I'll never see their faces again. They won't age, just rot away like all the other corpses.
Maybe that's what death really means now. We were the only chance to walk the razor's edge between life and death. Every one of them undead. They're walking that fine line between true death and being given a chance at life. They were here.
And now they're not.
Ain't no cure for that.
Yeah. The mood eventually shifts from sadness to kind conversation. Eventually, the conversation turns into another of Buck's stories. Stories you will listen to as many times as needed to silence the screams of your past. Buck gives you a smile. You return it. Everything will be alright, you think to yourself. Everything will be alright. Yep, and I just got another thing. This is the bad end. Yep, this was the bad end. Oh god, this was the bad end? Oh, well then screw these cutscenes. Oh, actually, I kinda wanna see the voices. Natalie Hoover. Oh, I was on it with the Laura Post and the Xanthi Hoon thing, and Erica Mendez. But this is the bad end? All of this was the bad. Oh wait, I can skip. Oh heck yeah. Star says, how is this bad? What do you mean, how is this bad? Everyone died! Star says, how is this bad? You got Buck. Best ending. Man! This is your chance to create a New Game Plus save. Hell freaking yes! New Game Plus, your party's levels, equipment, affection, scrap, inventory, unlock CGs, explore map data, bestiary, and gameplay timer will roll over. Previously chosen dialogue choices will be grayed out, so try different responses and enjoy a new batch of interactions with the party. You also now have the ability to turn off random encounters from the option menu. Hell yeah. Key items, unlocked doors, shortcuts, and character arc scenes do not carry over, will need to be acquired or unlocked again. Enemies remain at their original levels, so New Game Plus will be way easier. Explore freely and see if you can find new items or event triggers that you missed. Aim for 100% completion. New Game Plus save will start you at the beginning of the game, meaning you'll have to explore the first few dungeons again to regain all your party members. I see. And now it doesn't pop up. No, it doesn't even pop up on the video. Now it pops up because it does the save thing. It's like, start New Game Plus, dude. And I was like, Thank you so much for playing Undead Darlings. You will now be sent back to the title screen. Load your New Game Plus save and enjoy the fun-pocalypse all over again. Oh, frick you, game! What's New Game Plus do? Hold on, I'm curious. I just got another achievement saying, you're starting a second playthrough? Better make those plebeian rats pay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like this because this is good ambient music. So that was the bad ending. From what the achievements and everything else I'm seeing here says, which I don't know if it pops up on video, but a lot of things... Oh, my friend's online. Okay, what? I'm gonna read you text for text. She apparently was watching this on chat, so YouTube, get a load of this. Twitch as well. She said, hey, I tuned in just in time because I knew you were doing your next episode, especially once I found out you were titling Sanctuary. 1, yeah, sorry about warning you about the point of no return, but you kind of had it coming. 2, yeah, if you're worried, do not worry. Choosing the first option is the bad ending. But if you want to get everything better, you might as well do New Game Plus. But I don't know if you want to do it all on stream. That's all she says. So here's where I'm at, viewers. We know what the bad ending is, right? And, well, yes, it's true, I get to be with Buck, and I got to expose the fact that they're bad. Which also confirms my worries about them killing a girl, but now it makes me more curious about what happens if I didn't choose Buck. What about the other options? but at the same time, Kyrie's blocked off. So here's what I think I'm going to do. We don't need to run through all the areas again, because I could shut off encounters. So this is not going to be the finale at all. What I think I'm going to do is, I'm going to run through the dungeons, but actually I probably should do it on stream. I don't think I have to do the cutscenes again. I'm probably going to ignore the cutscenes if need be, or just like rush through it. But here's what my point is. We never got to find out Kyrie's thing. She's the only person we don't know their true backstory. We now officially know everybody else's, I'm pretty sure, but we do not know Kyrie's. So here's what I'm thinking, viewers. This isn't going to be the end, but on the next episode, I'm going to run through the dungeons, but because it's a New Game Plus, I'm not going to do any fighting unless it's, I guess, it probably doesn't work for, like, the cupcakes and stuff, but I'll be stronger, so I should probably make mincemeat of it. We'll probably have, like, we can probably have some things to talk about during that point, and because it has the map data, I can just run straight through it, so hopefully that won't take too long. But yeah, on the next episode, I'm going to run through the dungeons again. I'll do it on camera, because why not? But the reason I'm going to do it is, if there's any scenes that trigger Kyrie's moments, we gotta do it. And hopefully, by the final end, we will go through the list and do each and every one of the girls' options. So, right now you got it early with the I can't, and I guess theoretically you got Buck's ending. Which I guess is bad end, which is... I guess it's not really a bad end. I guess it's kind of bittersweet, because we survive and we found out that they're bad, but... Man, that really... God, and I just did Emily, and I started, like, really falling for her, too. And just to find out that they're all gonna die, that's so messed up, guys. Oh my god. I don't even know how to feel. This is why I love games like this, because I can put myself and get so emotionally attached, and boy... have I got emotionally attached to this game. It had some annoying moments, but man, I freaking love this. I know this isn't going to be some front page game. This ain't going to be some, like, AAA thing, but oh my god, viewers, I love this, and hopefully there's more to this. Which means there might be something more, because now we got to find out what the other girls' endings or paths are. Maybe there is a true thing. Maybe there is a final dungeon. Because if these guys are actually bad, there has to be a way to save them. Well, regardless, we're probably not going to know for that for the next several episodes, but for now, on the next episode, like I said, we're going to run through the dungeons with a primary focus mainly on Kyrie. Of course, though, we might still have fun with the cutscenes, and I might do it just for fun, but again, we're going to run through this New Game Plus on the next episode, so thank you all for tuning in. I know this was way longer of an episode, but I'm grateful for you guys' patience, and I really hope you stick with it, because there is a lot more to this. We still need to know the other girls, and... see what the frick is going on, and hopefully find out if my dad's actually alive, or what the frick VIP's thing is. That freaking prick. Regardless, thank you all for tuning in, and if you're satiated with this, please leave me a like, please subscribe, please follow on both my channels and circumstances, whatever has you. I really appreciate the support my way. If you like more of this voice acting thing, believe me, I am trying to do more of it, and I've got more games lined up. This is, again, not the ending, but if you have ideas or things you want me to do to try and work on my voice, please leave me a comment, let me know on Discord, or just simply give me a thumbs up and a like. Otherwise, I'm grateful for all you guys' support, and I can't wait to see you all in the next episode.